You actually made me happy by going live today. I appreciate you, twin. No, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me turn this down. I just realized too, on our actual, what you call that page, man? What you call it? On our VOD channel, bro. I gotta be careful with everything. You know what I'm saying? Kai shouted you out. Stop capping, bro. Kai CENAT is worse than Hitler. Y'all saw that bullshit, bro. Actually, I want to see that video, bro. Hold on. Because there's no way to actually believe in this. Hold on. What does that video even say? Like, what is it about? Oh, my God. They got... Oh, this video is mad old. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. Chase, my Twitch mod cooked. It may or may not be, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna give you mod, gang. I'll give you mod. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you the mod back and shit. You modded up, man. Appreciate the subs, Genesis, man. Gifted tier, bro. It's always showing love, bro. We trying to get to that 300, you know what I'm saying? If you can sub the fuck up, appreciate it, gang. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, we ain't finna waste time. I actually do want to see this video. We might watch like 2 minutes of it and then get into the actual shit. Let me see this shit, man.
My laptop right now, and
okay, bro, this is probably one of the craziest titles I've ever titled a video. I don't even know if YouTube will upload this, bro. So you're either a Kai CENAT fan and you probably thought, what the hell is this talking about?
Bro, what the f is you even talking about?
Or you are a hater and you want to see me on Kai CENAT, and I can tell you right now that is not what I'm doing. I'm making this video because I genuinely feel bad for this man. They are...
No, alright, we're not watching that again. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, we will watch. Hold on. We'll react to the TikToks first, you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna watch the Kai CENAT vid, because I just want to see this shit. Alright, hold on. What is this? Content for a bitch named Taileon. Version 37, bro. Alright, let's get it, bro. Arrest that teacher immediately. Oh, hell no, bro. The fact that this felt comfortable doing that shit means this ain't his first time touching that girl like that, bro. Teachers be weird. You gotta be watching for them teachers that always want to be friends with the students. Like, go do your job, bro. Sit there, teach me, use the chalk on the board, you know what I'm saying? Teach me equations and shit. Stop trying to be buddy-buddy with me and shit and get into my drawers, my The third or fourth video low-key crazy.
The best dome of your life from a 1 out of 10 literal beater, or get the worst dome of your life from a 10 out of 10 supermodel, but like she's dead cheese grading your.
Caught a guy with numerous.
That cheese grading is terrible, bro. I'll be honest with you right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have the 3 out of 10 slot me up. You know what I'm saying? Cheese grading is my shit. If it was to choose, I'm not trying to have my cheese graded. That shit painful as fuck. Like I never had your bit. Had your bit.
Videos of computer generated child, adult men, children, but they're not real. It's not.
Is this AI?
Not a real victim. It's not a real human being. It's an AI generated model. How do we deal with that? They tried to create an AI law saying possession of AI generated child is illegal. The feds did, and it was struck down by the Supreme Court of the United States. We have a First Amendment that allows us to speak and engage in any way. The only time we can prohibit the First Amendment, we have to have what we might call a compelling government interest. Any piece of real chop, necessarily involves the actual harm to a child, and what you're viewing is crime scene evidence. So in that case, the compelling interest in prohibiting possession of chop is the preventing of a child being harmed. When it came to AI, the Supreme Court said, well, there's no interest, no child's being harmed.
Whoa, wait. Say you swear to God, bro. So the U.S. Supreme Court really struck this shit down saying, yeah, man, this doesn't matter? You know, see, this is why I say I don't really like the judicial system at all. It's f***ed up. It's manipulated. They have all these loopholes, all these different interpretations so they can be part of these weird factions and shit. Like, what the f*** you mean AI generated child pornography ain't illegal, my nigga? It has the same exact intent. What is the point? Why are we allowing like this? How is this even part of the First Amendment, my nigga? It's not free speech. What the This is the I'm talking about, man. America be bogus as sometimes, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just the world in itself. I'm not finna be like no world realistic view of that. I'm saying, just tell all the world and shit. It's all fucked up, cause that'll just be negative, right? That's not gonna help you sleep at night. You feel me? But unfortunately, we do have a lot of negative entities in this universe. Like, I mean, I guess he's just the individual bringing the information, right? You know what I'm saying? But the people in the Supreme Court justice system, you know what I'm saying? Y'all weird. Y'all, I hope you all dying for real.
Think of a child being harmed. When it came to AI, the Supreme Court said, well, there's no interest. No child's being harmed.
Crazy, bro.
You said what? You said what? What you say? What you say? I'm not paying.
Hey, kiddo.
We're asking kids to handle things most adults can't.
About time for bed, okay?
Okay.
Well, remember, there's a box in the corner over there with all the pornographic material that's ever been made in the world, even the really weird stuff that could scar you for life. I'm trusting you not to look in there, okay?
Okay.
Feelings are...
What the What type of commercial is this, man? Holy shit. All right, we're starting off insane.
for losers. Oh, and this guy's gonna be in your corner all night just randomly spewing out hateful things. Just ignore him, okay? While I'm thinking of it, there's an order form on your desk where you can purchase illegal drugs. The mean girls from your school are gonna be standing there talking about you all night.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is actually realistic. You feel me? I mean, granted, I ain't gonna lie. I got exposed mad early to pornography because of my older cousins and some other shit. I'm saying what happened in my life. You feel me? If they were not influencing, you feel me? I don't think I would have been watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? Two, I don't even know what other websites you can, as a kid, you can just go drugs. He said, at what age? Why do you want to know my age, man? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to know that? Why you want to know the age I start watching porn, man? Like, what is that going to help you with in your life? Maybe it'll give you some relatability. I'm an open book. I'll probably start around like age 8, man. You know what I'm saying? I had some up lifehood, you know what I'm saying? Childhood, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't the worst. It was dope, you know what I'm saying? But up, you feel me? But yeah, I don't know where a little kid's gonna get drugs unless he's hanging around the, you know, older people for real, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's real.
And this Russian hacker's gonna keep asking for your password.
I'm not a hacker. Amazon customer service.
Just need you.
Well, I feel if we give our children access to the internet with no restrictions and no guidance, yeah, this is bound to happen. You feel me? The world is at your fingertips when you're a kid on the iPad. You know what I'm saying? So if I end up having a child, you feel me? I'll be honest with y'all. No, that little would not be on the iPad, bro. You'll be in your butts and doing study packets and shit like I was doing in the summer. You feel me? Locking the in with school, going outside, touching some grass, waking up to reality, not this virtual. You feel me?
You ignore him, okay? Love you, buddy. We asked too much.
But then again, too, I ain't gonna lie, like the way that life is, a lot of parents can't even give their child the structure they need now just because of work. You feel me? Work has gotten so much complicated, has become way more time consuming, right? You know, now it's picking up weekend shifts just to make ends meet. So you ain't even got a day to really chill with your kid, help them with shit, you feel me? So what you do? You throw that iPad in front of their face and say, hey, have your way. You know what I'm saying? Throw some cocoa melon and some shit. Let the little brain rot himself to death.
Our kids when we give them a smartphone.
But the question for you now is the government's responsibility to watch your kid, or is it your responsibility as a parent? I don't think it's the government's responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I mean, given that the government has made life for families in general up, maybe the government should step in a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, anything the government touch, I'll be honest, is always half-assed, right? The program has some way of getting manipulated, having the wrong people in it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's not always the best, right? What up, family? Hope your day going good. Hope your day going good too, bro. My son getting the Android in 6th grade. That's exactly what I got. First phone was a Android. Couldn't do on that for real. You know what I'm saying? iPads and cell phones raising kids is crazy these days. Oh my God, I'm reading like Kai CENAT. I ain't mean to throw a shot at Kai, you know what I'm saying? But I'm reading like that nigga. I did see a little bit of his Kai CENAT mind. You feel me? But I'll get into that next after this, you know what I'm saying? iPads and cell phones, raising kids is crazy these days, you know what I'm saying?
Let's change the norm. Together.
Maybe we go around the room and share social security numbers.
How friends look at your... Oh, I seen this. I ain't gonna lie, this wasn't that damn funny. I mean, it was cool.
2 weeks grieving. I hope none of you ever go through the loss of a loved one.
I actually have a story time of when we made our third grade teacher cry. I mean, it's not really that long of a story time, but I was in third grade, and let's just say we was all on, right? And then we had this little religion course, you feel me, that we were in, and the teacher was realizing that none of us did our homework, and for some reason, as third graders, we felt so bold to talk back to her just because we knew she wasn't gonna do shit, bro. We took advantage of it, bro. I mean, I'll be honest, as a kid, you kind of know who you can get over on, you feel me? And another thing, just for context, the reason that we decided to get over on her or like to push limits and boundaries was strictly because she was a man. She wasn't the nicest teacher, bro. She was only your dick, you feel me? She's one of them that had them glasses that got the little cord around them and shit so she could see even better, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this, bro. You on every day, you telling my mom I'm not doing my homework and shit. Like, I get it. You got to be a teacher, but, bro, let a nigga slide every now and then, twin. Just vibe with a nigga. Two, it's like, if I crack the joke or anything, I'll be persecuted for that. I'm like, gang, you got to relax, man. Have some fun, bro. Smile a bit. You know what I'm saying? So, she's trying to get the class to quiet down and shit, you feel me? And, of course, me and my nigga, we get to talking. You know what I'm saying? We get to talking back. You know what I'm saying? Every time she say a word, we bleep out a little noise and shit, you feel me? And she's like, why won't you guys listen to me? Because we don't give a f***, man. We lost respect for you as soon as you start getting us in trouble, my nigga. Every day, we were getting targeted. Granted, was it necessary? Probably. We deserved it. But at the same time, you a kid, you don't give a fuck. You revengeful as f***, you know what I'm saying? So what we do? We kept making noises, kept talking over her. She legit broke down in front of us, my nigga. And that was the first time I felt sad for a teacher. I mean, not the first time that I felt sad for a teacher, but I felt bad about what the fuck I was doing because I knew what I was doing was intentional, my nigga. I wanted to inflict pain, my nigga. I don't know what was going on with me in my childhood, but gang, hey, bro, I was on some different type timing, man. Like, honest to God, I told y'all the story time about the girl that I used to bully and shit. I used to be a bully. What was that? My first grade, we bullied this fat man. Oh, God. One day outside of lunch, bro, we took this. So it was the first grade, second grade, and third grade that jumped this like allegiance. Like we was like the Avengers. You know how the Avengers was in the Endgame and shit? How they all came up and beat the out of Thanos? That's exactly what the happened to this little bro. Worst day of his life. So we're outside punching this shit, and we end up swinging this up against the gate, bro. So tell me why we got two straddling this arms, right? Against the gate. And we are all taking shots, running towards him, and kneeing this shit. Flying kicks to the chest, my nigga. And we just keep going in rotation. And the whole time, no one is sitting there like, bro, what are we doing? We're just having fun. But you know why we was doing this shit? Because of a hive mindset, man. The little was a little bit different from us. And as a little like, man, I want to be part of the crowd. Everybody bullying this. Let me join in. So what did we do? We went ahead and did that shit, bro. And what's crazy about this how much of a I was, bro. I legit would trade toys with this. And I would manipulate his man. I'm like, yo, man, if you give me such and such, I'm going to give you this. And I'll be lying my off, bro. I don't know when character development happened for me, but my frontal lobe back then, holy shit. I was like a spawn, bro. The shit I did was up, really deserving. You know what I'm saying? Like I was deserving of anything that came my way, bro. Of course, I made a pitch for it, you know what I'm saying? I've apologized. I ain't apologized. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen his ass again. You feel me? But, like, internally, I'm like, hey, that was some fucked up shit, man. Moving forward, we got to be a better human, man. Right? But I don't know what it was, man. I was just on some different type of time. I know I went to a whole ramble with shit. My bad, y'all, you know. But, yeah, I was a foul. I apologize.
Toby was a great kid. Even with all his disadvantages. His tongue was too long.
Wow, bro!
I don't know how many times we're going to keep making this joke, though. I'll be honest, bro. We done seen this joke like 30 times. You feel me? I mean, it's been done in multiple ways, but we need to start finding a little bit more creative ways to doing this shit.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
I've seen this.
You know what I'm f***ing, right?
This not real.
It's 32 grams of sugar.
This was for an ad, bro.
You got 2 grams of sugar?
Yeah, and it's lactose free because it's ultra filtered milk.
What's that?
Ultra filtered milk. We remove the excess sugars from the milk, leaving just the
It's
protein.
an ad, bro.
Bomb if you want to try it.
I'll try some.
All right. Yeah. Hold on.
Let me try this.
Now look at this shit. If I knock the f out his ass.
It's good, right? Really good. Thank you, bro. Yeah, let's do this, though. All right, bet. Come on. All right. Oh, yo.
I meditate because
Say anything to hit.
you have to meditate. As you get older, you'll understand like your peace and silence means so much. So I meditate.
Monster game. Category is food.
I will say meditating for me, bro, the way I do it, it's the weight room, gaming, just gaming in silence. You feel me? I journal a lot. I actually journal a ton, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of reflecting now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the way I do it, you know what I'm saying? But since you were into fitness, what's your thoughts on chia seeds and water? You think it works? Yeah, I mean, chia seeds ain't bad. I think you should only be, not only, you feel me? But I think it's really effective if you're trying to lose weight, right? Because when the water is added to the chia seeds, they expand, you know what I'm saying? They add more volume to your stomach, making you feel more satiated, right? So the more satiated you feel, the less you're going to have, the less hunger you will have. You feel me? You won't have an urge to eat. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to lose weight, if you want more fiber in your goddamn system, the shit, hey, go ahead and get you some chia seeds. Now, I will tell y'all, if you just regularly eat vegetables and fruit every day, you will be boo-booing, my nigga. Excellent source of fiber. Get you some fucking carrots, man. I eat a ton of carrots, man. You know what I'm saying? You might fart a little bit, too. Real shit. Imposter game. Waffle imposter. Okay, what's this about, man?
All right, I'm gonna go first. If you know, you know. Tic-tac-toe.
If you know, you know. Tic-tac-toe. What does that mean?
You go next. That was a crazy pull. Okay.
What?
That was good. Go ahead. It's probably him. Oh, it's my turn? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go fries.
Fries. Wait, what are we doing here?
You go next. Tic-tac-toe. Category is food. All right, I'm gonna go first.
And silence means so much. So I meditate.
Monster game. Category is food. All right, I'm gonna go first. If you know, you know. Tic-tac-toe.
What'd he say?
I'm gonna go first.
Silence means so much. So I meditate.
Monster game. Category is food. All right, I'm gonna go first.
Category is food. Okay, hold on.
If you know, you know. Tic-tac-toe.
It's on me.
Tic-tac-toe. You go next. That was a crazy pull. Okay. That was good. I like that. That was good.
If you know tic-tac-toe, what does that even mean, bro?
Him. Oh, it's my turn? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go fries.
Fries.
Okay.
He's talking
about okay, it's probably him. I'm gonna go appetite.
I'm not understanding what the challenge is here, bro. Am I illiterate, bro?
Real calm, simple. You feel me? All right. Crazy. All right. So it's not you. I know it's not you. All right. We're gonna go.
Skip these degenerates.
Sausages.
You never played imposter?
Okay.
So hold on. It's the object of the game to just say something related to food, and two of them have 2 words, one doesn't, and they have to figure out who doesn't know what the word is. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Breakfast.
I just said what? Yes, I know it's you. Yes.
Oh, you said breakfast? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna say orange juice.
It's him.
It's
I'm
what the
I'm
what?
ready to vote.
This some Facebook mom was like, man, fuck out of here, bro. I can't watch this shit, man. I don't know if I'm just not competent enough to understand what's going on or understand the game. Because right now it's like, okay, how do you know who has the two? If like, don't two people have to already know that they both got the words and the imposter is already known for this shit to work? How does that even work, man? I don't know, man. All right, whatever. Come on, skip these. Man. No, ready for your tattoo yet, bro? You know, I've actually been thinking about getting a little tattoo, but I don't know if I should, bro. In fact, no, I'm not really finna get a tattoo. I might. Probably not right now. Bro, what's up with this shit? Hold on. I skipped the whole segment, gang, just to get past the crazy.
Our game's over. We don't vote. Who the I mean,
You tweeted, if you ever want to know who your real ones are, leave a party and see who texts you, where'd you go? A Juju tweeted back a screenshot of your age on Google, 40 years, 24 million views.
The only people that find this that entertaining are kids. Shouting from the...
Okay, yeah, what is wrong with a 40-year-old saying that, my nigga? I feel like in today's age, bro, we make fun of age for no reason. I mean, like, who would have thought it would have been a way to flame a nigga, you know what I'm saying? To clown a nigga about his age for living. Like, you clowning me for living at an older age, nigga? That don't even make sense. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? In certain instances, like, it is clutch as fuck when you ain't got shit to say. You old. Like, you can just roll that off the tongue. Especially if you're arguing against the old. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
It's like, you suck, you're 40, I'm grow up, start a family. What do you do at 40? Do you just die?
On me.
Open a library?
No.
What do I do?
LeBron, dude, I don't know what the time has come, he's gone. It's over for him, brother. It's over for him. I don't know why you keep stroking
Nick,
him.
hold on.
Come on.
Chat, I'm not old. I'm legit 24, bro. What are you talking about, man? I'm young as shit. I don't turn uncle till age 30, bro. That's when you become uncles for real, bro. 27, no. You 36 on a good day? All right. You might be 15, right? No job, no money, living under your parents' roof and shit with rules. You got no freedom, no liberty. What is you talking about, nigga? You go to school every day. I wake up and make money. Out of here. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm trolling.
It's over for him, bro.
Hold on, bro.
You just die? Do I have to open a library?
You an old-headed
What do
spirit.
I do?
LeBron, dude, I don't know what the time has come, he's gone. It's over for him, brother. It's over for him. I don't know why you keep stroking him. Come on, dude, why you keep stroking him like that? Now, when he comes back, he's
Hold it! I'm a man. Don't accuse me of stroking anybody.
Holy shit. Haven't Stephanie said some crazy shit? We seen the shit you said in them complimations. Them little sus complimations, my nigga. You feel me? You ain't slick, Stephanie. You and Skip. I was going crazy. I was going in. Give me the whole load. I want to taste. He was penetrating the inside. I remember that shit.
A lot of people can't do what I do. Like you.
How that one lame ass start talking once the huzz get around.
Listening to just get up, slap a nigga, then just sit back down. That's the type of stuff I do to impress my girl.
That's not impressive.
How? Who else you know that can do that?
I don't.
What do you say?
That's the type of stuff. A lot of people can't do what I do. Like you ever seen a nigga just get up, slap a nigga, then just sit back down?
You ever seen a nigga get up and slap a nigga and then sit back down? You think you is the Undertaker? Like, I don't know why this thing promoting violence to a shorty is the way to get them. Like, when has that ever worked? I mean, maybe in the Viking days and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, what are we doing? This is 2025, 2026, man. It don't work like that no more, man. You actually gotta have game, bro. Like, who the f wants someone that can't control their emotions and just revolve or resorts to hitting a nigga when they're upset, especially unprovoked? Does that really sound attractive, my nigga? What type of is this, man? Just be talking.
That's the type of stuff I do to impress my girl.
That's not.
Impress my girl by beating in for no reason. Shit, she might get her ass beat next. You know what I'm saying? That's what you just told her. You might beat the fuck out of her. She might have made your mac and cheese a little bit too cheesy, and you might slam her through the fucking coffee set, nigga. You feel me? I don't think that's attractive, bro.
Impressive.
How? Who else you know that can do that?
I don't. Why do I need to see you somebody?
Because you just need to see what you gonna get if you play.
What I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Was that not a sign that he beat? He just said, well, you need to see what you gonna get if you play. Prime example of a man. You talking, man? Some females really love that random over aggressive. Well, let's just say they don't align with the individual you are and keep it pushing, right? If anybody likes to get beat on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Or they want you to be overly aggressive or ignorant. Hey, keep it pushing. You keep that over there, right?
Before I get embarrassed, I just want to say that the video will soon be posted online by another creator, but, you know, I did get caught up. You know, I made a bad decision. I was trying to meet up with somebody. She was not in my age bracket.
What's
All right, I mean, thanks for the transparency, bro. All right. Thanks for being honest. I know exactly who that is. Is that real? That can't be the that be slapping his dick against the table, man. That's not him, is it? Yo, Tell was good, Crypto. Is that real? Is that real? Is that actually real? Or is that him just making a joke? Okay, yeah. I think Kanye had this video scrubbed off the internet. Couldn't find it anywhere, but he stood on business.
what's going to happen to me? I'm gonna go to jail?
Only answer my question, sir.
No, I'm asking. Equine, can I go to jail off of anything related to this lawsuit?
You're not here to ask questions, sir. You're here to answer.
What you mean I can't ask my lawyer a question? You crazy?
No, you can.
You don't know who you're talking to. I'm not some slave of yours, boy.
You
what you mean I can't ask my lawyer a question?
See, this is how you know when has too much money, right? He's talking to a in court like this. All right, he can buy that. That's the judge right now. All right, us regular folk, we can't talk to a like that. That's crazy, bro. That gonna sit there and actually give us 50 years to life, bro. Slam his mallet hard as shit. Let us know. Don't you ever talk back to me. Kanye, on the other hand, billionaire. Say money doesn't win the system is crazy. The more resources you have, the more money you have. Oh yeah, gang. The more leverage, yeah, you can do a lot of shit in this world. Like talk crazy to a judge.
That's the dumbest. Are you crazy?
And he even cussed the out. That's insane, man. Wow. Rules don't apply to these rich though. I get it. You feel me? Don't let me get rich. Actually, I'm not even that type of individual. You feel me? I'm just talking, trying to make a joke. You know what I'm saying? Be funny and shit. Nah, man, it's different, bro.
You just told me I can't ask my lawyer a question.
Mr. West.
And let's talk about how he's wearing a full mask. A mask. Like, what? All right, bro.
Have you ever cheated on him?
Yes, I sure did. What's his homeboy? Yeah.
Wow. Why is it being celebrated? Why are people clapping? What did he do? Did he do something?
Well, just looking at his reaction, he's very hurt.
I don't give a about them tears, and you know that.
Okay, there's no way. He had to do something. He had to do something, man. He had to do something. There's no way, because I know, granted, some people are like, they be moving like that. But the way that she delivered that, it sounds like he did something before that led to her retaliating. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to defend her and shit. I'm just trying to make sense of the situation. So we not looking at this as all women are like that. You feel me? Appreciate the sub, Crypto. Couldn't be that sweet. I just don't think it's possible for someone to really, like, she did this like she's celebrating something. You feel me? She's celebrating cheating on this because it sounded like he did something. And of course, if y'all don't know with the internet, people would take shit out of context, clip it to push an agenda. You feel me? The whole joke here was like, hey, this don't care at all. You feel me? Time to hit the gym, right? But what he don't know is that because he took the first, let's just say, 2 minutes out of the clip, we don't know what they going on. We don't know why she did that. We don't know why it was sad. We don't even know why these two people are in this room with Steve fucking Harvey. You feel me? We see two random people talking to each other and one saying, yeah, I'll f your homeboy and I don't give a damn about your crocodile tears. Right? We need the full story, and this is how I operate. But then again, too, her reaction isn't valid, right? To go out and retaliate and cheat on somebody just because is crazy, right? That means you don't really have no real moral boundaries for yourself, no principles or standards. You just doing just to do it, gang. You lame as hell. You don't even hold yourself accountable. You know, if you got to stoop to another person's level to do some evil, to do some work like them, that says a lot about your character, bro. You're flawed. You're conditional. Gotta work on yourself, twin.
Just looking at his reaction, he's very hurt.
I don't give a about them tears, and you know that.
They have a fought me coin. They have a fought me coin. Are you serious? And I'm not even being let known of this shit? Where's my money at, my nigga? What the fuck you mean is making a fought me coin and they include the originated? The internet, boy, y'all be on some other boy. Y'all be trying so fast to move a shit. That's so crazy. I better have some percentages in this, man. Hold on, actually, I don't know, cause y'all might do a pump and dump and shit and make lose all their money like they did with that one girl. Spill on that thing, Hot Tour. You feel me? Y'all remember that? What's that girl? Hot Tour girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro squatted with no hands. I legit used to follow this. We used to be mutuals.
Stop clicking, motherfucker. Oh, fuck shit. What the fuck? Did I quit? Oh, shit. Did I quit? Did I quit? No, what the fuck? Daddy took his hands off my tail. He didn't even know that he was.
Appreciate the sub, Crypto.
I'm creating content for 10 to 16-year-olds, and I understand that, hey, I'm 37. I realize I can't do this forever. I can't do that when I'm 50. You know, that's weird. So what's gonna happen? Obviously, I have enough money I can put it in a whatever account and generate revenue for the rest of my life. But what's that gonna tell my kids? I have a 2-year-old, 5-year-old, 16-year-old. They see dad sitting on the couch every day, and he's still making a ton of money. They're gonna wanna do the same thing, but that's not realistic. So then real estate came up. Like, well, hey, that makes sense. You look out this window and you see real estate everywhere. So that made sense to me. I started researching real estate. So, you know, you go around asking everybody what's a good thing to do, what's a good thing to work on, what do you invest in, what's something to look into. It's like, all right, you got Bitcoin, you got crypto, you got all this stuff. Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of people make a lot of money doing that, but I've also seen a lot of people lose a lot of money doing that.
Let's go, big boy, Max.
You know, my biggest thing with stocks, crypto, and all that extra shit is like, yeah, making a whole bunch of money is dope within that platform, but once you take that money from that brokerage, gang, you get taxed on that, right? But if you know how to leverage and borrow against your money, just like Mr. Beast does, Elon Musk does, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas think Elon Musk just sitting in a bank. I got a bank filled with $7 billion. Is it 7 billion or is it 700 billion? What is this network, man? Is it 700 billion? Elon Musk. Don't tell me it's 700. Holy 749 billion is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of niggas think he just got $749 billion in his bank. No. Okay. What he's doing is leveraging and borrowing against his company. So banks are like, your value in this society or your company is worth this amount, right? So we'll give you a certain amount of money and he's just living off loans, man. And that's how they rich. You know what I'm saying? Not ever taking no money out. And then two, that's how they avoid taxes. I don't have to pay taxes on this. You feel me? Because I have my money in a portfolio, man. Until I decide to take this investment portfolio out, you know what I'm saying? That's when I get taxed on it. And then, two, when his kids, or when he dies or some shit, and he puts it in a will, right? I believe that's how it works. He puts it in a will, you know what I'm saying? His kids, or whoever he gives the shit to, won't ever have to pay tax on that money ever. If they pull it out, you know what I'm saying? Which is actually crazy. You feel me? I think that's how it works. I might be wrong about that, you know what I'm saying? But that last part, but yeah, man. That's what a lot of these rich do. Don't gotta pay taxes if you don't have money. Right. So what do? You leverage against your company, saying, hey, my company's worth this amount, da-da-da-da-da. Banks are going to give you loans. You live off loans. You don't pay tax on loans, my nigga. You feel me? And this niggas like, what's his face? Elon, what's the other that look generic as hairy as man? He own Instagram and Meta World, bro. It's like an AI bot. Not Jeff Bezos. Mark Zuck, man. Mark Zuck him up. That's what they do. You feel me? So when you hear someone with these astronomical numbers, don't ever sit there and think, oh yeah, they got 749 billion sitting in the bank account. No. 2, that's just dumb as hell. Why the fuck I have $749 billion sitting in a random bank account? I get no interest. I get no growth in my money. Right? When you get to that level of just being rich, my nigga, your whole portfolio is all about just getting more and more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Constant growth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just so y'all know. Time to go be homies with Elon. Can I talk to you in private? I donate 10 subs. No, I don't do private conversations with my with the viewers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, we had a lot happen within the community, you know what I'm saying? We keep this shit straightforward. If it's that serious, it's about the fees. The fees for what, man? The cut you want? Hold on, are you serious about this shit? I feel like this is a scam. I feel like you trolling me. The meme coin. Let me look this shit up, man. It's got to be on Twitter, bro. Hold on. Where's my search bar? Oh, here we go. Okay. Meme coin. No way this is real. If I scroll down all the way from Saudi Arabia, bro, much love to it. All the way out there, twin? That's crazy. Type in Cash Money Fly. All right, hold on. Copy. Bro, Fa is in the anime. Yeah, I know, bro. Just taking. Think Fa might be next to go. Are you serious? Are you? Oh my God, y'all not bullshitting. This shit real. Kilos, you not from New Zealand. Got people making money off this shit. Ain't no fucking way you is making money off this shit. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. It's like, the one thing with the internet, man, it's like, damn, like, it took one to take my video and take the sound and it turned into this generational thing. I don't know why in my head, I legit think was never going to take the sound. I legit thought, you know what I'm saying, that was just always, oh yeah, that's Taileon. You feel me? Ain't give a bro. Said fuck this, bro. This shit too legendary, bro. Whole world gotta use it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It helped your boy out. Shout out to y'all. But man, yeah, we get fees, brother. We want to redirect to you. You don't have to buy. Just support it on X and you get money. Gang, I'm gonna show you my profile right the now, twin. Right. I have 274 followers, gang. The last video I posted got 29 likes. I'm not helping you. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a whole being with you, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? My help, my shout out to this shit. That shit ain't helping the nigga right now, bro. Y'all do know the font sound is already copyrighted, right? Like, it's actually, as soon as I posted this shit, it became a copyright. And you can look this up, you feel me? Like, it's already copyrighted, you know what I'm saying? Legally, I already looked this up. Now, if I want to, I can get it even more copyrighted by the government and shit. So whenever it's posted, it'll just take down. But what's the point of that, right? The whole point of the movement, right, or me saying it, is to get involved, right? The more people that's saying this shit, the more it redirects to me. People be like, hey, where does this come from? Where does you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still getting views and likes on a video of me saying I made it. You feel me? So, you know, and I had a huge amount of growth too. Doesn't matter if you have reach. When the rich crate gets on board, it automatically gets attention. That's why I wanted to talk more about it. Where is your bread, twin? We trying to get you out the basement, twin. Sub up, my name. You know what I'm saying? That can help. You feel me? Bro, make sure you go check out the YouTube videos. Lock in, you know. Yeah. You get a lot of followers from our community, too. He's seen Serious Tay. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll be honest with y'all, man. You feel me? Like, I got to move a little bit different with the internet and shit, you know what I'm saying? For real. I just don't do business in a Twitch chat. It's kind of crazy, you know. If you want, hey, DM me on Twitter. You feel me? You can definitely do that. And we can see about this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep this shit pushing, twin. For real. Ugh.
What?
I can't settings. I got settings not. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, I ain't want weird in my shit. Hold on. Instagram. Perfect. Instagram is perfect for that conversation. You know what I'm saying? DMs is open over there. You know what I'm saying? I'll check y'all boys out. See what y'all talking about. You feel me? Other than that, hey, we smooth. I learned how to roll my tongue, fam. I'm a rapper now. I don't know why that sounds zesty as shit. What you mean you learn how to roll your tongue, nigga? Why you telling me that, bro? I don't need to know that. I'll sent you like 7 times. Check your Insta DMs, YSK. What? Alright, I'll do that shit out there, man. New PR is how am I formed?
Let's go. You got it. Easy.
Appreciate the gift of 5, big bro. Appreciate that, twin. Hey, look. You ain't got to donate, you know what I'm saying, to like convince me, man. You feel me? Just so y'all know, like, that's not how I operate. You feel me? Money don't move me like that, twin. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it, for real, though. This shit not funny, bro. This shit corny as hell. You just being a degenerate in the weight room for no reason, bro. Find another way to make content, twin. Real shit. Ugh.
If he don't look good, we don't look good. This is our president. He has to be the freshest, the flyest planes, the best factories, and we have to make our core be empowered. We have to bring jobs into America because our best export is entertainment and ideas. But when we make everything in China and not in America, then we're cheating on our country. And
I ain't gonna lie, that is solid solid advice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't cap. You feel me? What he's saying is logical as hell. You know, we can become more innovative within our own states. Hey, we create more jobs, more opportunities, you feel me? And more money, and the economy booms. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Trump was trying to impose these crazy importation taxes and shit, you feel me? But what was I finna say, man? I just seen this shit about Greenland, my nigga. Bro, hold on. Let me show y'all this shit, bro. Hold on. Show y'all this crazy, boy. Appreciate that GR215, man. Philosopher. I might be, bro. Type Greenland, Russia. Oh my God, stop. Greenland, Russia, bro. Videos. Stop. Why do I have to log in to watch a vid on TikTok? You know what? Let me log in real quick, bro. They using. Hold on, chat. They not with the kid right now, bro. They want to do all this extra shit. Come on, bro. Come on, let's go ahead and do it. Log in. Log in. Down syndrome philosopher, maybe. You know what? That's cool, bro. I'll take that, twin. Where's the video? Here we go.
We don't take Greenland, Russia or China will.
No, where's the video of this saying that he gonna end the entire world, man?
Russia has warned of the end of the world.
Hold on. Look at this shit, man. Look, hold on. Let me move my camera, bro. Actually, I don't need to, bro. Fuck it.
Russia has warned of the end of the world if Trump follows through on his promise to take Greenland. This comes after Germany, Sweden, France and Norway deployed troops for joint exercises with Denmark. Trump has repeated...
Bro, I ain't even gonna count, bro. I dead feel like we are stuck in this for no reason. Like, if you really look at this, you know what I'm saying, you step outside of it and you really realize, like, damn, it's just politicians throwing crazy threats out there, bro. You know how bold of a you gotta be to say, hey, nigga, if you capture these in the world, you're not the Terminator. You might be. I don't know what Russia got. Them Russian is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be scared as if I heard a Russian tell me, yeah, man, you step into this territory in this land, I'm gonna end everything. Hold on. What? What the fuck you mean, bro? What type of heavy artillery do you have to kill everyone? What do you gain from killing everyone over this land? What is in Greenland that is so crazy? Greenland is ice, man. Is there oil in Greenland? What the fuck is going on? It's crazy that in the Big 2-6, we still fighting over territory, bro. We ain't figured out how to share this, how to split in half, you know what I'm saying? Just love, control, and power. But what's crazy about it, like I said, it's like these be throwing out the craziest shots. Your president talking about, yeah, man, hey, we gonna kill such and such. I'm gonna let y'all know we'll bomb y'all. Whole time it's like, nigga, chill, bro. I'm not even against Russia like that, bro. You feel me? Them regular Russian citizens might be cool with my ass. You know what I'm saying? Whole time we just in beef because of two going back and forth with each other. That's how much control this shit is, bro. Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy to think about? Not to mention, none of these work out. Donald Trump ain't in the gym pumping our, you feel me? Whatever the other Russian president name is, you know what I'm saying? What is that name? I forgot his name, bro. It's not important to me for real. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Actually, hold on. The Russian might see this and be like, hey, you said our president. Hold on, twin. I ain't mean that shit. Hold on. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all crazy over there. You know what I'm saying? I watched Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Rocky 4. I seen what the Russian is capable of. You killed that Apollo. Bro, he ain't deserve that shit. But I seen it. You feel me? None of these in the gym working out. They not even in the field. They sit in their offices clicking buttons, nigga. This 4-3 in this, bro. Having fun, bro. They controlling armies and shit. Getting their life took over 2 disagreeing. But that's a whole nother level of politics I just can never comprehend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't comprehend invading another country, taking their president, and saying, hey, we're going to run this. And I appreciate the sub, big dog. Right on, twin. Seriously. I couldn't imagine that shit.
He stated that anything less than US control of the island is unacceptable. Russia has warned of...
Yeah, what is in Greenland, my nigga? Yeah. Snow, hills, this shit like houses out of Clifford or something like that, man. This ain't real. That's crazy, bro. I don't know what's going on.
And we're putting people in positions to have to do illegal things to end up in the cheapest factory ever, the prison system.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive.
It sounds nice. I think you just need better lyricism, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know simple is better sometimes, but it's like, it sounds like a ABC book. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dr. Seuss in this. I'm sitting in the house like Chloe, and I'm taking all the glory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't move me. You feel me? Probably 10 years ago, but hey. And then the accent, like that European accent, man. Man, mate. I'm sitting in the house like Corey. I'm coming for all the glory. Like, dang, that's it's not it, man. That's a no for me. If we was on American Idol, I'm giving you 3 X's myself, bro. Fuck out of here.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chop wood?
Get the fuck on, man. I knew you was gonna do this. I feel like all British do that. What is up with my British and woodchucking wood and shit and saying them weak? What is that? What are them puns? What are those, man? I don't even know what the fuck you call those. We don't give a fuck about that shit. That's elementary shit. How much wood could a wood chuck. Yo, and y'all talk like y'all got cotton in your mouth and shit. What's the next lyrics, man? Come on.
To stab my friend in the back, you couldn't pay me.
How you go from how much wood could a woodchuck chuck wood to talking about stabbing your in the back, man? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck wood to stab my friend in the back? Stop. Out the hood. I don't know. I find it very hard for my Europeans to be living in the hood, man. I'll be honest, bro. If you seen the slums of America, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you play with knives, right? You never seen a group of kids get massacred, my nigga. Not real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to compare struggles and shit, but like, let's be real, bro. The hood, I don't know, man. I don't know. The European niggas talking about they in the hood and shit. I don't know, gang. The most dangerous crime is probably when you got cut with a fucking butter knife. Probably. You know what I'm saying? A butter knife, my nigga. Hey, man, you got it, bro. You got it, twin. You know what I'm saying? A-R-N-R. What does that mean, man?
Episode of white people doing shit that shouldn't be done, but it looks pretty cool anyway. We have a man performing the A-R-N-R. All risk, no reward. Please don't.
Woo! I ain't gonna cap. I've done this in, where was I? I was in Cancun, my nigga. Now, I don't know if it's from that deep or from that far, you know what I'm saying? Or at that height. Wow, I went through 3 different words. Lock in, twin. Yeah, that shit was actually scary as. And I ain't gonna lie, when you falling, it's like you don't even feel or really see yourself falling. You know what I'm saying? You just focus on making sure that your legs straight so you don't crush them.
Try this at home. This is a professional white person.
Stranger thing. What do they call it? Strange
Charlie Kirk reveals the worst show in history.
thing. It's awful. It's unwatchable. I've tried it multiple times. Has no depth. And again, people are going to criticize me. I'm going to get more emails about Stranger Things. I find it to be so lacking in any substance, and I've tried so many times, and it does not resonate with me. It's about the.
I mean, what do you expect from a show about an alien from another dimension taking to another? Like, what do you expect, my nigga? Like, you want this to be a philosophy on aliens and shit? Like, bro, you want Vecna to come inside your head, you know what I'm saying, and give you philosophies, my nigga? Like, what was you expecting, twin? I feel like a lot of niggas be trying to be over the top and all that. Like, you like, shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stranger Things was a great show. I know this ain't like the ending. You know, a lot of people say, hey, it was kind of rushed. And I generally do feel it was rushed, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I did like the sentimental ending, right? It was very emotional. I'll be honest. I did cry a little bit. You feel me? Because it was like, damn, this is a chapter coming to an end, right? At some point in your life, as you continue to grow old and get older, especially after high school, you start realizing like all things that were good don't last, right? Friendships, relationships, bonds, you know what I'm saying, jobs. The world continuously evolves, right? And you either evolve with it or you get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? And that part hit me. It's like, damn. You can't just sit in the past and try to continuously create these new memories and all that. You can reminisce. That's beautiful, right? That's why we have the ability to reflect on those old times. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to let go of them, but we do have to know that, hey, it can't be like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not that it can't be, but when we're at that age of transitioning to adulthood, hey, we got to make moves, man. We got to find ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got to live life. And that might mean, you know what I'm saying, I might not see you every day. We might not see each other for a whole year or some years. I might end up living in a whole nother state, bro, and find out that I like these individuals over here too. I might find that I resonate with these people a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the cycle of life, man. Evolution. And I realized, I'm like, damn, bro, that's real. Because I went through part of that myself. Transfer from different colleges and schools and all that, creating friendships and then having to cut them off, you know what I'm saying? Or just not even rebuild on those relationships because they don't serve me anymore, right? You know, they was great during the time, but like my life keep going, gotta keep progress. And I will say you get to a point where it's like, damn, I hate having to constantly cut things off. You know what I'm saying? Constantly having to evolve and feel like I gotta move past certain, you know? But unfortunately, that's how life is. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's certain things that you can make work. You know what I'm saying? You do have the choice. You feel me? You keep things in your life that do serve you, that you are aligned with, right? But that little story, you feel me, or that Stranger Things in it got to me, you know what I'm saying? What does this have to do with Charlie Kirk? I'm not talking about Charlie Kirk. I'm talking about Stranger Things. You talking about come on, man. What the just moving gun flaps? What y'all want me to say about Charlie Kirk, man? Like, what do you want me to honestly say? He's rage bait at this point? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kids, right? Is that right? It's about kids. Is very little resonance with me.
Yeah, so you know how Gideon do catching a predator, right? We all think it's scripted. So let me do a test. All I'm gonna do.
I feel like a lot of y'all ain't even listen to what the fuck I just said, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just here to watch me make jokes. It's nuts. It's cool though.
Is text a minor. Let me text a minor and just see who shows up. That's a test. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. I'm going to text a minor to see who shows up. The minor or Gideon, my. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. Listen. His videos might be scripted, so we're going to bust him by letting me text a minor. Then we're going to see if his videos are real or fake. Come on.
Probably had sex with many dozen of the same women, but just one of them happens to be my wife. Really?
Yeah, I don't understand why this nigga agreed to let this man dingo ass his wife, bro. You is crazy, man. Not gonna lie. You walking around with a 10-inch and you telling me you gonna let that your wife, nigga? That's nuts, man.
Realistically, we made generational wealth off of that big black of his.
Holy man. See, this is what I say by money does not move me, right? When you strictly only care about that dollar sign, you willing to do some immoral, you feel me? Now, I know a lot of niggas say, what is morality in this world that doesn't really thrive off morality? Hey, I don't know, but I feel like we gotta have some type of standards, right? It's crazy, bro.
Adam, yeah, you are a 3X. You know, you're a heavy underdog. How do you feel about it?
I would advise them to...
Oh, yeah. Ain't these about to fight?
Take out a second mortgage on their home and put their money on me, because I think that I'm going to shock the world and nobody will ever be able to call me a again.
I'm not gonna lie, Adam 22, man. This like 6'8", bro. And I think Jason like old as I mean, y'all both old, you know what I'm saying, but he's more in shape than you, bro. And I know he's carrying a little bit more muscle mass, his cardio's bad, but I know he do workouts and shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know you're gonna be able to beat this. Man. He might slam you on your neck, bro.
Not pull that mortgage out and put it on Adam. I don't want to see nobody lose their house. Y'all don't do it.
Do whatever you're gonna do, but you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Adam. If you lose to Jason, you will forever be known as the overlord. Man. It's crazy, legit. And y'all might even make a video with you beating your shit off in the corner with her and all that. You might make a lot of money from it too, which is actually crazy.
You're not going to bully me. You're not going to stop me, because my mother made me believe in myself. No matter how many people tell me, stop believing in yourself. Stop saying what you can do. Stop affirming what you're going to do and then completing that in real life. That's the improper way to do it. I refuse to follow those rules that society has set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem, with improper information, with branding, with marketing. I refuse to follow those rules. It's about truth. It's about information. It's about awesomeness. And the only luxury is time. The time you spend with your family. That's the only luxury. So this concept of luxury is improper to me. It's about, with Nike, with Apple. You remember there was phones that cost $4,000?
He's not lying, bro. We prioritize this materialistic world so much, man, that we think that luxury is buying Gucci, Fendi, Prada, expensive. But in reality, Luxury is building relationships, you know what I'm saying? Creating these bonds with friends, family, and all that. Things that you can't get back, right? I could always go buy another expensive thing. I just got to make money again. You feel me? But I can't buy back certain relationships. You just can't do that. You feel me? Try to repair them, you know, but it won't be the same. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all move forward and, you know, get some counseling, some therapy, or some shit. You feel me? Focus on that. Don't focus on the shallow realm of this world. You feel me? I know. Oh, you rambling again. You rambling. You talking. You just talking, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Just react to TikTok, man. React to the TikTok, man. That's all I want you to do, man. I'm gonna start talking for your body. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Don't even start typing, nigga. I know you don't want me to talk. You just want to laugh and shit and react to TikToks all day and melt your fucking brain. 15-year-old, I get it. All right, I got it.
But that's ridiculous. Somebody pull out a Virtu phone right now. You look ridiculous. But there's people who still spend $5,000 on this bag, $10,000 on this to kind of say exactly what I said before. Oh, we're better than you. We're this than you. Yeah, I mean, taste, culture, art, you know, just the quality of life. You know, this. You
know, that's the thing, though. It's like, I ain't gonna lie. When you do start making money, bro, like, I feel like you can reflect on the things that do matter, right? It's not until you start making money realizing I can really do so much with this shit, you feel me? It only allows me to buy more shit, and it does give me comfortability, which allows me to think and appreciate this time that I have, you know what I'm saying, to focus on these bonds, right? So I don't even think this message is really going to hit a nigga until they really get into their bag. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in the working class, I ain't going to lie, bro, you thinking about waking up again at 8 a.m., making sure that you don't smell like shit, to just go sit in that chair all day talking to, you know what I'm saying? Get physical, bro. That's why I tell y'all, man, focus on your craft, focus on your hobbies, you know what I'm saying? Prioritize your time in the best way to put yourself above this system. Real.
This is what I'm here to do. So when I compare myself to Steve Jobs or Walt Disney, Howard Hughes, David Stern, Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Jesus, or whatever it is, I'm saying these are my heroes. These are people that I look up to. This is the type of impact I want to make on the earth.
And the award for Song of the Year goes to Dax with Lonely Dirt Road.
This about to get copyrighted, bro. Bro, I gotta edit this after tonight, man. As you say the best. Once you have enough money to get all your wants, life becomes boring because you can get all your wants.
Also in not gay. I don't know, being suicidal. Hey man, on some real what would you tell a friend that is suicidal? Also in not gay. I don't know, being suicidal is kind of gay. I had somebody I knew call me up once and he was like, I'm like on a ledge. And I was trying like so hard not to be annoyed. I was like, are you kidding me? So pick me. There's nothing more pick me than being like openly suicidal. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Nobody stop me. Nobody try to convince me not to do it, okay? Well, yeah, life is pretty bad. I guess you're right. You know, if somebody called me to like talk them in off the ledge, I would just be like, bro, just do it. You can't walk it back now. You're out there, you're on the ledge. What, are you going to walk it back and show everybody what a bitch you are? Well, you'll never live that down. Remember that time you tried to kill yourself? Remember that time you called?
Who is this guy, man? He's a very interesting human being, right? I know he's doing this for clicks and views, and a lot of people, right, they gonna get more traction by saying things that people don't like to hear, right? And that's what he's doing. But in all honesty, man, if you're struggling with suicide, right, hey, do not feel alone, because trust and believe, bro. I done called the hotline prevention myself, and like I said, that shit is that, right? And the reason you reach out is because you like, how the hell do I deal with these thoughts before I decide to do something that's detrimental, right? You know what I'm saying? Because them thoughts get loud in the back of your head. And you're like, maybe if I talk to someone, you know what I'm saying, before I decide to act, you know what I'm saying? That's why they always say, hey, make sure you check in with your friends. Make sure that you do express yourself, you feel me? Because it can help you. Keeping all that mental cloggage up there doesn't help. You feel me? So what this guy is saying is highly ignorant and unintelligent, right? But he's doing that because that's his bit. He's an ignorant and a racist. You feel me? So a lot of people, they like that edginess. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, man, this guy, he's relatable. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. You know what I'm saying? He says the real spill. You feel me? No. All right. Real life. Hey, a lot of people go through it. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why suicide rates are highest amongst men, because a lot of men think like this. You know what I'm saying? Or feel like they got to think like this. You know what I'm saying? Gang, you're not a machine. People be forgetting that humans are more complex than just being tough and iron all day. We're complex. We have emotions. You know what I'm saying? We have thoughts. We have dreams, aspirations. You feel me? We have things that affect us. We have family. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like, don't feel like you got to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he doesn't deal with these thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that helps him sleep at night. But for other people, hey, man, you know, talk to someone. It's okay to talk to someone about your feelings. Don't ever feel you're going to be ridiculed. Just make sure you're not calling this, because Nick will make you do that. All right? Or he might make you feel like a bitch, because when I called the hotline prevention, they made me feel like a bitch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, she did not help me. She just sat there and said, hey, okay, all right. I'm like, damn, like, no advice. You feel me?
Was crying, and you were about to jump off a ledge. What an idiot.
It is amazing. My girls were completely engrossed by it when we were watching it, because it really does make you feel like you're inside this 11-year-old girl.
Crazy terminology, bro. As big and grown and intelligent as you are, you should know, bro, there's better ways to say that. You could have just said, really makes you feel like you're inside the mind of an 11-year-old girl, right? Not inside her. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we understand what that means, but he might be innocent too, right?
In a
he elderly fam.
way.
That's, yeah. Oh, this old ass me.
Didn't nigga, why the fuck you come on my bike ugly then? Dumbass.
My bike ugly. Is this why these got into an argument, bro? I never understood why these got into an argument, bro. I just remember him talking about a ham and turkey sandwich. A ham.
Why you keep on saying that? And why you crazy? Where your grades at?
Where your grades at?
F to D. I got straight A's. No, you don't. Nigga, make straight D's.
He can tell this little line. He know damn well he only got D's and L's, bro. Oh God, he didn't really defend himself for real. I know when the nigga lying. Oh, that's fucked up. Did he swing on this nigga? I got into a fight with a fat nigga. Never again, bro. My punches had no effect on this, bro. Honest to God. Not even one tick HP. In fact, I was losing HP. My whole wrist was just sliding down every time I punched the nigga. Goddamn. Every punch I do bounce off this shit. And then when he actually got to throwing them, punched me in the back of the head and knocked me off my shoes, bro. It was posted on YouTube at one point, but my brother pirated the video. Shout out to that. Shit was embarrassing. You feel me? I've never got my ass mollywop like that before. I'm like, God, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to stick to slamming niggas and staying away from fat because I know a fat with hands. Oh, yeah, bro. That's my kryptonite, bro.
What you my fucking bite no more, dude? What you say? What you say? Come on, don't be.
Hold on.
What's up?
Hey, but I'm going to tell you, pick your bike up and get the on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with it, bro, right here. He will slam you.
What you? They go push me. He bagging up. Real talk.
Whoa. I seen this. And the Rockets end up losing that game. Oh, hell no. Not the vacuum beat, dog.
Couch. I am too, Jessica. Well, why you got a light in the couch while you vacuum? I'm trying to get it cracked. You know, it's still from here. And it's not right here.
No way yo was able to fit inside the vacuum hole. What the f? You weird as hell, bro. You have to force that shit inside. You different, gang. I'm not gonna lie. You're really him.
What you doing? Look like you pulling up your damn pants. I ain't pulling my pants up. I'm trying to get up where this trash and stuff is right here, Jessica. You lying like what you doing with a vacuum up under the cover? I told you I was using the damn thing right here to vacuum. That's why you about to slap yourself in the damn face, because that's instant karma. About to beat your ass. I was trying to vacuum the couch. You wasn't vacuuming no couch.
I'm asking you to say it as I heard it and I saw it in the shirt, but I can't remember how you say it. Go ahead and just say it, Nick.
Wang half, and we're white going hard as that.
Holy man. Okay. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny.
That's what it is, okay? You told me to say it, I said it. That's what we're about.
Oh my God, you just gave him a... Who watches this podcast, man? True Americans watch this on the 4th of July, bro. Holy
Black folks, white folks love that. I see all these black folks saying, we love you, white people. We're sick of the illegals, too. You're on, too. I think we all just need to be friends, right?
They do.
What I tell y'all, bro? I tell you, these white be saying this shit behind closed doors, bro. I'm telling y'all, you feel me?
They love it.
I can't even get the truth out of you.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I sucked it. I sucked it so good that the first explosion was all over my face.
That's not the truth, bitch. All right? You're trying to hurt me, all right? All I needed to know was that, yes, we had intercourse. That was it. I didn't know that the nigga busted on your face 10 times like Jason Love in this, right? What are you doing? I'm already down. I'm crying right now. You think this is going to help me? Are you trying to save this relationship, bitch? What is your goal here? What did you get from telling me that a exploded on your shit like a nuclear time bomb, my nigga? Honest to God. You gonna look me in my face as you say that shit? Now all I can see is your face covered in jizz. I gotta sit there and just imagine. I'm like, bitch really on her knees gawking on another nigga's shit. She coughed multiple times as she was giving this nigga throat. He grabbed her chin, lifted up and said, hey, baby girl, I like that shit. And then instantly put her shit back down there and went to go crazy again. And you want me to sit there and imagine that in my head while I'm down, bro. You don't love me, bitch. You hate me. And that's exactly why you cheated on my... You don't give a... You never did.
Are you happy now?
Oh, no, I'm not happy. I'm fucked up. I might take my life tonight.
You got the truth. It was the best sex I ever had.
Oh, shit. Oh! Now, if he Ray writes the shit, maybe we will understand. I'm not a supporter of DV. I'm not. But I'm trolling. I ain't no buts, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't support that shit. I dead ass don't support that, man. Like, swear to God, I don't. I'm trolling. Oh, shit, he about to slam her ass. No, do it, nigga. Do it. No, okay, I'll hold on. This is yelling with rage, bro. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do, bro. When she tell you that's the best sex she ever had, you gotta rage like Kratos in this. Oh, that's the only thing you can do, gang.
I hope your legacy is
to be forgotten.
Do you think you'll be forgotten?
Because the memory, there's ego in memory, in the memories. Who designed the sidewalk? Who designed the water fountain? Who designed the stop sign? Who designed the stoplight? These things are so ubiquitous that the person that designed them is forgotten.
Just like me with the bro. This toxic, man. I became ubiquitous. Is that the word? Holy shit.
There's two people. The man who thinks they can and the man who thinks they can't. And they're both right.
Yeah, that's definitely true. The man that thinks he can and the man that thinks he can't. You can have both outcomes. It's depending on what you want.
And I've seen like kids express themselves and they just want to cry. And someone will say,
hold on. Why is there so many from Twitter coming in here saying that we have a community, bro?
Your words, right? But what if they want to cry because we were given that form of expression and people hold that in? Sometimes it's not that I'm not right. Wait for it, watch, I gotta go. Here we go. Sometimes I'm just not right now.
Okay. Hold on. What the Tommy G? East Chicago police conduct mass arrest. This has to be the most racist I've seen, man. 2006, man. 26. All right. Let's get to this vid, man.
I think we all know like one.
Yo. Where is that vid at, man? Oh, I gotta actually type this name in. Kai CENAT, I quit. Tommy Lee is collecting hood Infinity Stones at this point. Dude sending more Fleece Johnson. What are y'all talking about? Why is this how I watch this shit?
Just this.
I did not watch this shit, bro. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna make this a genuine reaction video. Wait, you gotta see this first. Please don't tell me some boxing, man. I wanna watch street fights. The fall off. Chat, there's gonna be so many copyrights in this. I'm gonna have to be staying up all night for this shit. This shit toxic. Let's get it. I don't really care about this J. Cole for real. I'll be honest with y'all, man. But shout out him. Sitting here in Cati, like I'm listening to what this nigga's saying. All I'm hearing is little bit of Kurt. I'm a DM in the turd. I'm a DM in the dirt. Everybody know that I'm a flirt. I did the Kurt. And it's in the shirt. I'm living in the shirt. I'm watching my son doing the work. I'll be honest. I'm not listening to this shit, man. Like I fuck with J. Cole for real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't move me, man. Right? I know that sounds up. I have nothing against Jermaine Cole, but I'm not finna. Right? I'm not finna sit here and be like one of them. Holy shit! Oh my God, J. Cole, man! Jump flames, man! You don't understand what he said. Stopping the track every 10 seconds, acting like I understand what the fuck he's saying, bro. Maybe I'm just illiterate or not illiterate, but incompetent. Not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not smart enough or intelligent enough to understand what he's saying. You feel me? And that might be on me, you know. But let's get this shit going.
For the search of new hoes, lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware where they worth.
It's like the one time I lied to y'all about what's that one song, Return of Slim Shady, with Eminem. Like I lied to y'all, told y'all that shit was hard. That shit was garbage. Nah, shut the fuck up, man. I don't give a fuck about the Return of Slim Shady, nigga. That's an awfully hot coffee pot moving down the awfully blocks. You don't know I like Legos with Tagos. Get it up the say ho. Like, shut up, man. That shit done, bro. We live in that shit 2005, all right? You had your chance at 8 Mile, nigga. That shit was hard. Fuck Slim Shady, nigga. Oh, God, paraplegics. Everybody doesn't know that I fuck with them. Why, you just want to say degenerate shit? Okay, I get it, gang. You guys want to cancel me? No one gives a fuck. Gen Z, they don't understand me. I'm the enemy. No, nigga, you're not the enemy, bro. You're a regular old white nigga, bro, that can rap. And we respect you for that, bro. But that shit was ass, nigga. I'm gonna keep it a bean, twin. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. We done with that shit, man. Done with the. I'll go. I'm trolling.
Club job to the show and I started this turn. It all begins with.
Said Eminem dissing you next, GG's. If Eminem drop a diss on me, I'm up for life, nigga. Oh God. I'm gonna tell y'all. Yeah, man. Y'all know Eminem diss me, bro. That really diss me, big bro. None of you got a diss by Eminem besides MGK. And I think Nick Cannon got his diss, but Nick Cannon, your diss on Eminem was fucking terrible. Don't ever make another rap song again. You know what I'm saying? Keep it to the gigolo. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever want to hear you step in the studio. For real. That shit was doo-doo. I don't even know why would you even beef with Eminem? Who in your team told your ass that shit was smart? You need to fire whoever set your ass up for failure with that shit, man. For real. Seriously.
Encore cheers for those wearing my merch.
What's up with the internet, man? Come on. This because I've been listening to a lot of 1990s rap, specifically Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tupac music just be moving me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why I connect to it so much. I guess because of my family's history. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable knowing their stories. You feel me? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a bad song. But this sounds like something YB and Corday could make, right? I'll be honest with y'all. Like that. This just sounds like YB and Corday. You feel me? But just probably with a more professional sound without the fat ass tongue lips. Like it sounds. You get what I'm saying? And shout out YB and Corday, but man, shut the. I'm trolling. Let me stop. I gotta relax, chill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it just sounded like a YB and Corday beat. You know what I'm saying? And he just rapped over that beat. I would definitely say this greatest project was probably, you know what I'm saying, Forest Hill Drive, dog. Like the beat selection, you know what I'm saying, the energy, you feel me? Like, you know, I'm not really a dude for the slow classic jam style. If I'm in a lounge and I hear this, oh yeah, I'm sipping me a little, you know, little sip, chill it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, but right now, you know, I don't know what to take from this. No, we do once again, gaming, specifically Dispatch, will be on Sundays. Remember, chat? Say 2026. Oh, hold on. What was that? Hold on, J. Cole. Okay, I see what you're doing. You giving it to us slow. Okay, I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You like to tap the little. I know what you're doing, man. You feel me? Tapping on that thing. You know what I mean? You like tapping on that. You know what I'm saying? Before you stick it in, gate. No Diddy. I know what he's doing here, man. There we go. Hold on. This was just, okay. I see what you're doing. You building it up. I get it. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold on, man. Wait. I ain't YBN Corday. J. Cole. Talk your shit, man. All right. Shout out to that. We got to cut this section out because this nigga going to give me a copyright strike. So, it, right? Yeah. All right. Kai CENAT. Let's get it. Should I record this video and post it on YouTube, man? Part of me doesn't want to post it just because I don't really feel like giving my opinion on another creator for real. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll do that on stream, but leaving it up, I don't feel like being part of that because it's like, I don't know. I just realized I ain't trying to be part of that side of Twitch and all that. Like, I just realized that. Like, waking up and seeing what Twitter has to say about you, bro. I mean, this nigga's getting flamed for reading books. Like, they flamed him for not reading it, and now they're flaming him for doing it and saying it's performative. Granted, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've seen some of this shit. You know, it might be cringy, right? But, you know, like, they're just trying to find themselves, right? I'm saying, but let's get to it.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me.
That's dope.
That is why I quit. I quit thinking in my head of the goal. Try new things.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. You see how he's trying to formulate his words to sound better? Is that not what you're supposed to do? Y'all gonna clown him for trying to be articulate? Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Y'all clowned him for stuttering, and now he's trying not to stutter so you can understand what he's saying. He wants to make sure that you can hear. The more fluid it is, the better, right? You're going to better receive someone that can speak with a consistent tone. If I hear someone talking with a consistent stutter, I'm not listening to that individual, and I'm not going to take them serious. This is how the human brain works. We react better to consistency. So you constantly all day, you feel me, sound like you struggling to articulate what's in your head, I'm not going to listen to you, gang. So there's nothing wrong with that. If Kai is actually serious, he should delete his Twitch channel. What is up with you individuals, man? Why do people want him to delete his Twitch channel? That doesn't even make sense. Delete the thing that put him on. He never said that he's quitting. And then what is wrong with him wanting to do better for himself? Right? I don't understand that. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with him wanting to improve the way he speaks, improve the way he thinks, to stop doubting himself, to take a step back and reflect on what he really wants? You know what I'm saying? What is wrong with that? Kai got to actually commit and delete all. Okay, you just trolling. You just talking.
I quit.
Because that don't even make logical sense as to why he would need to delete things in order to, I don't know, I guess for your, you know what I'm saying? Kai's pushing a false agenda. That's all. He lied to his supporters. What are you talking about? What did he lie about?
Overthinking. I quit staying in my head about how much I truly can create in life.
That's dope.
In the 19th century,
In Kona,
Louis
Italy.
was born and raised in Anchai, France, to a farmer and hat maker. Starting from a young age, Louis had no choice but to work on the family farm. From dusk to dawn, he planted and harvested crops, raised the animals, and stockpiled firewood. This is the story of how a homeless teenager pioneered modern luggage and laid the foundation for a billion-dollar empire.
It looks like a documentary. You know what I'm saying? This is actually pretty cool. Kenshin has said multiple times that he sees himself creating content for all his life. Now he's switching up. I feel like you have to be a bot not to see what we're watching right now. Right? Is this not content? This is legit content. It might not be in the way that you like it with him, you know, getting sturdy in his fucking living room, right? I'm from New York! New York, I'm a fucking rat! It might not be that. I'm saying, but this is still content, right? And maybe content takes another form where he drops fashion. Like he said, he wants to be a creator. Not just a Twitch streamer, not just a YouTuber, but a creator. I don't know why y'all trying to hold him to like this, like y'all holding a knife to his goddamn neck. If you move, bro, we done with you. Like, what? I don't know what's wrong with this world. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand if he was moving like NLE, telling other people that, hey, bro, you need to lock in, bro. I'm doing, no. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But he's legit allowing us to see his journey, recording it, so that if anybody else in the future gets inspired by something that CENAT has done, they can reflect and look at what he did, have some motivation. I used to think the same way. I like, you know, it'll be dope if I could document my life, right, from when I started this shit to all the way now. You feel me? But maybe he want to try to move to the countryside and read books. Are y'all not understanding the whole point is so he can create a genuine fashion brand? He wants another Gucci. He wants to be like Louis Vuitton, bro. That's the whole point. And he was afraid that if he tried that, people would persecute him, right? Personally, I felt that he didn't really need to tell people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like it's CENAT, right? I don't think he really understood the amount of pull and influence that he has, regardless of what individuals will say. You feel me? But that just comes from constantly being on social media, right? And having people tell you who you are and what you are. So yeah, that can fuck up your head to make you lose confidence in your ability and what you have to offer to this world. That's not easy to just, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So shout out to CENAT for taking that step out and showing us something dope. He dropped merch before he had his own brand. This ain't merch, all right? This is a genuine fashion clothing line called La Bibette or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he's trying to make another Gucci, another Louis Vuitton, bro. Merch and a fashion clothing line is different. Merch, I got my face on it. What's up? AMP. Whoa, what's good? You feel me? Quick, easy. No, I want to make something that people actually wear every day, that people want to wear. I never seen an AMP hoodie in my life. And I don't mean that in the worst way, but I'm pretty sure there's some out there rocking AMP hoodies. You feel me? You might be a bot. I'm not I'm trolling. But, you know what I'm saying? It's different. This has more seriousness to it. It's more undertone, more creativity than just sticking a logo on the front of a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they're trying to clown him for trying to do something like that is crazy. I don't get it. You feel me? But I know he's performative. You know, he's just, you know what I'm saying? And I will say that some of the shit I seen was cringy. I can't even sit here and cap. But he's learning. He's learning. He has grown up with the internet. See, a lot of people don't know. Like, I ain't say I've done everything that CENAT has done, right, in terms of mentality. Like, I'm still learning, still growing. But I started reading books just like Kai, right, at the age of 19. Self-help books. You feel me? Trying to make my mental have more peace. Trying to make myself more confident. Finding ways to get success. And I can tell you right now, that helped me. That helped my mind. That helped me think. Reading does help you articulate things better. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You learn a lot of new words. You can use them in different sentences now. You know what I'm saying? It helps reshape your mind, bro. So what he's doing is dope. Shout out to him. You talking about if he wants his own, brand, that's a whole nother lane. That's the whole point of him doing this, saying that, hey, regardless of what anybody think, I'm going to make this clothing line because you think that it's not possible. If a homeless at the age of 13 can make Louis Vuitton, I can do this shit myself too. Yo, Tay, got a Diddy party? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Swag, yeah?
Yeah. This is cool. Oh.
Currently, we are in Italy. This is where I've been for the past, 2 weeks, I would probably say.
He said the same shit about Kanye, right? He said the same shit about Kanye. Will twerk. What the f? Who edited my shit? This kilos, man. He said the same shit about Kanye, bro. You ain't ever gonna be bigger than Jumpman. You ain't never. But guess what? What did that do? Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman, huh? Made his own clothing line. You bought it. You even rock shirts with holes in them. You rock shirts with holes in them, bro. And he proved his point. I can do anything I want in this universe if I put my mind to it. Anything is possible if you generally want that shit, gang. Remember that.
Because I feel like if I present my own brand with my own stuff, people will find ways to be like, yo, you missed here, you missed there. Because often when you meet the person that got their brand, you can pick out you'll be like, since it's on the come up, you'll be like, it's cool, but you missed here and here. But once it's Louis Berleezy, you feel like that's the official. You can't tell anything about it.
Yeah, he trying to go big, bro.
Oh, is he? Let me try.
Bro, it's tough,
It's hard?
Yeah, because this is new, and the grip between these, is better. We can change this, because this is new. Yeah, like right over. So,
wait, yeah, hold on. I peeped someone put Wood Twerk for a sub last time, and he wasn't even a mod. Who did that shit? Who did that shit? I don't know who it was. It had to be Generation, bro.
Don't try this at home. Like,
the items that I want to make, I want to be able to learn the fabric, where I can get it from, everything. So
what are they doing to it?
Like learn and not just jump into the designs.
Do you want to try this?
Yeah.
This is more safe. So stand this, the points, and go like kindly.
Yeah.
And I seen someone say, hey, bro, yeah, man, just go ahead and just get straight to the sweatshop, bro. You ain't finna be making these. And it's like, well, I think the point of learning how to do it right is so that if anything flawed does happen, you know how to fix it. You know what you're looking for. Rather than having people and delegating them to do it for you, you know what I'm saying, you have a reference point for your own self. If I could create such and such for myself, right, I expect you to do the exact same when I delegate this work to you. Or delegate this work to you. You feel me? When I put you in charge of making something that I've already created. Now I hold that much power. I have a standard for you to meet me at. You know what I'm saying? That's how business works. You know? It's like if I hire a clipper, or not a clipper, but if I hire a clipper, someone to do my reaction for my YouTube, right? I've already set the bar because I know how to make a reaction YouTube video. So when I'm looking for someone, right, I expect you to do the same or better, right? So now I'm getting, my viewers are getting the same consistency, right? They're getting the same effort and output. Only difference is I don't have to touch it anymore. I just have to focus on getting you the material. So that makes things flow. You get paid, I get paid. We create this dope relationship. That's how business works. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to do it yourself, that's even more better, right? Now, it's like Henry Ford. I don't know how the hell he did this. I don't even know he knew how to build a engine. I don't even know. Yeah, he just told I believe that we can make an 8-cylinder and did it. How the hell did Henry Ford? I don't know how Henry Ford did it, but he did it. He had a what do you call it? I forgot what it was called, man. But when you have a group of people and they all specialize in different skills, and he brought that mastermind group. He brought that group together and they all worked. He had the ideal and he had people put it in place for him. You know what I'm saying? Henry Ford ain't make the Ford engine. He thought about it and had who can make an engine do it. In fact, when he said, yeah, man, we can't make a 6-cylinder or 4-cylinder, whatever it was, he said, hey, yes, we can. Get your ass back in that lab and make me a 4-cylinder engine, bitch. And that's what the fuck happened. And who got all the credit? Henry Ford did. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Tell you when the next skit dropping? Monday.
Oh, shit.
Why is this grown man wearing a skirt? He's wearing long jorts, man.
In Japan, my love for clothes was kind of enhanced after that. Got inspired by what they were wearing. Got inspired by the
I can't count. Kai do be putting on some fits, man. Definitely.
outfits I have put on my.
You know, a lot of niggas was trying to clown him too, saying he's copying other people or he has no style or he has a stylist and all that. And it's like, well, I mean, once you get money, yeah, you can spend money on the shit that you want, right? Like, I don't think people really understand how much restriction there is to certain things. You feel me? Like, I could probably thrift this shit, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas ain't thinking that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of pieces you won't find in thrift shops. It's going to be hard to find similar parts. You feel me? You know, and I feel as you get more money, you become more, your interest change, right? It go from buying 2K VC cards and shit to buying games to buying Dash or DoorDash to, you know what, let me buy some shit that look cool, bro. Let me go in this fashion shit. You know what I'm saying? Didn't Henry Ford make assembly line? That's what I learned in school. Let's actually look this up. Did he actually create it or did he think about it? Did Henry Ford create the assembly line or did he give the ideal to people? No, he didn't invent the assembly line, but perfected and popularized the moving. Okay, mass producing a lot of drastic cutting costs, yada yada yada. Rasmund's odes used early assembly line concepts for cars, and Ford drew inspiration from meat packing plants and other. Ford introduced the moving assembly line at his Highland Park. Da 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 da. Okay, no, he didn't create it. He just made it popular. All right.
Myself, and just been falling in love with clothes, bags, accessories. A lot of the times I am boxed into this box of being a streamer. So this is one of the first.
You need to learn how to read with Kai. Stop rage baiting.
Times where I'm going to display something outside of my primary category. The reason why I kind of want to learn it is because I want to have like an attachment to my clothes.
See? That's exactly what I just said. Is that not what I just said, chat? Now, I have no clue what they're doing here. One of the earliest Ford models, they sold like 15 million of them.
I know at times, usually I'm able to handle a lot of stuff by myself and find ways through it. But I just needed some advice on just pursuing life and goals that I have.
Stick to the DDG, not grow his hair out.
To like how to find the confidence and the real commitment to pursue them. Because usually at the times I've achieved so much and I've been able to knock down goals I always wanted to do, and my mindset in my head, it's just like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing another goal. One thing I want.
You know, this is why it's important, right, to just look at the GOATs. Like, I'm gonna bring up an example, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? A lot of people don't even know this man's story. They don't even know that he's a fucking governor, which is crazy. Big muscles, get in the chopper. That is a governor, dude. Everybody, get in the chopper. Like, what the fuck? what? You know what I'm saying? But don't know his story. Arnold Schwarzenegger from Germany, you know what I'm saying, came over to a guy from America, right? Couldn't speak English at all. Terrible. Strong accent. You know what I'm saying? And then took over the bodybuilding world. You feel me? He got help from someone to help him with real estate, right? Took over the bodybuilding world. He was like, all right, I'm done with that. Took over the real estate world. He's like, all right, I'm done with that. What's next? That whole time during real estate and also during bodybuilding, he has been training to do movies. He wanted to be in movies, but his issue was that he couldn't speak. He couldn't speak, man. You know what I'm saying? He talking like that. He can't talk. He not Denzel Washington. He not smooth with his words. At the time, too, who the f*** want to see a bodybuilder in the movie, my nigga? You're going to be limited to so many roles. You feel me? We never seen that. But Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know what the f*** I'm going to do? I'm going to look at this mountaintop, and I'm going to climb that. I don't give a damn. So after climbing 2 mountains already, he already climbed the mountain for bodybuilding and climbed the mountain for real estate. He said, all right, let's get it. Let's get to these movies. Got to the movies, man. One of the biggest action stars ever. All odds against him. And became popular like in his 30s. So it's never too late, my nigga. You feel me? And he was battling with my Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Constantly. You feel me? I forgot Stallone. You know what I'm saying? He was battling back and forth with them. They was back going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And after he climbed the mountain of being a movie star, what'd he do? He said, you know what? Let me get into politics, gang. Now that's crazy. That's unheard of. Right? He said, I did bodybuilding, I did real estate, and I was the biggest movie action star ever. All because I said I'm going to do it. I could definitely become the governor of California, my nigga. And what did he do? Became the governor. Right? That's 4 mountaintops. 4 mountaintops that don't even correlate with each other at all. Bodybuilding, real estate, movie actor. Now I'm a governor. Those are in complete 2 different left fields, man. You feel me? But because he put his mind to it and said, fuck what the world is going to think about me, I'm going to do it. And that's the type of mentality you got to have, bro.
To ask you was like, how do you at times get over self-doubt or voices in your head saying that it's over, or voices in your head saying you might not be able to do it?
Well, first things first, you cannot let your mental take over. Some people are strong, some people are weak. When the voices in your head start coming, it's pushing you either to give up or keep going.
And that's solid advice right there, man. That's solid advice right there. It's either pushing you to keep going or to give up. One thing is, when you have doubt, just keep going, bro. Action, 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 action is the biggest thing that's going to save a lot of when they feeling fear. You feel me? When you can move through fear, bro, you can move through anything, gang. For real.
Oh my gosh, man.
Cause it's like, if I'm already destined to fail, why not try it out? Right? Why not see what could happen? You feel me? If I'm supposed to fail it, you know what I'm saying? That's an option. I already know the option of failing is possible. But there also is an option of me actually winning. So why not win? Why not try to? This ain't 40 minutes. It's like 23 minutes, man.
A lot of people don't get to see the making of the shoe from scratch, from the idea to physical form. So it's cool seeing the process.
The leather has to get the cord shape.
Yeah.
After they're gonna cut this, okay. And usually, do you remember now that after this you have to leave the upper
for a day.
Yeah, exactly. A day. So we're gonna like see this, and we're gonna like have this tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So it's a night. It's the minimum that's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, these are open.
Yeah. But just for this problem.
I understand why they selling these shoes for like 400, because the
really made them, not on the production line.
Okay.
You remember because we didn't have like.
This is just a cover up for Kai to hide the fact he uses Asian children to make his clothes. Wow. I mean, if that's how you want to look at it, bro, sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know if that's necessarily true. You feel me? But if that's what you want to take from this video, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your world, twin.
Open source hardware with that.
Mm-hmm. And you'll basically bring this to a bigger factory and be like, I want this. Like, that's what happens. So they make it, and after you bring this to a factory and be like, we need 500 of this. And they'll make that shit clean.
Remember the other factory that we went?
Yeah.
You can say to them, okay, we have this. You cannot.
Y'all see how I was saying? How I was telling y'all that if you know how to create the shit, you feel me? And then you delegate the work, you see what I'm saying? That's why it's important to know what you're creating, bro.
Go wrong with this.
Yeah.
You can do right now.
Because you know what you're looking for now.
Because here the sampling is faster.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
What the f? That's crazy.
That boot is hard. I can't count.
That's crazy.
It's gonna leave this the whole night, at least. Tutta la notte, almeno. So we can.
Levi pays Haitians $2 a day to make their jeans. That's
Seeing
fucking
the
crazy,
life
bro.
and in my hand is insane. From scratch.
Ciao, zio.
Yo, them shoes he got on right now is tough.
Everything I want to do is already done, but it's like
You gonna buy
for
it?
some reason when it comes
I don't
to
know.
revealing it.
I gotta see what he putting out, gang. I've never been a person to buy Gucci, Louis, Fendi. Like, I'm not a high luxury guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wear sweatpants, jerseys type. You feel me? Like, I'm more of like a construction worker type guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wear baggy jeans, overalls. You know what I'm saying? Thermals. That's kind of my aesthetic. You feel me? So if he catering to that, then you know, I might check his website out. You know what I'm saying? But I still support his endeavors. You know, because I think it's dope to step out and do something that I don't think too many content creators have done.
And pursuing
Kai could throw paint on the board and call it 101, sign and sell it for $250,000. Hell yeah.
You hold back?
Yeah, because it's on the internet or people are going to view it a certain way and stuff like that. So it's more like what clothes did for me. And like, I've been to Italy for the past 3 months. Like, this is my first time I have a passion.
Yes.
A true passion for something besides content creation.
That's good, bro. Content creation can come with burnout, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you done did damn near everything, it's like, what's next? You gotta find yourself. He was the same that Jimmy High Roller and Tommy G be using. That sound in the background.
This is the knife to cut the fabrics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still haven't
Push
built the
here,
school in Nigeria.
So
Boy, y'all just love to rage bait, don't y'all, boy?
Slowly. Okay.
Y'all love to rage bait Kai about that shit, gang. Like, he didn't sit on stream and tell y'all why it's taking time. You feel me? Like, y'all think buying land in a whole nother country is just that simple, and then getting people to actually make sure that that land is solid and safe for people to actually sit inside the school. You know what I'm saying? That's just not easy to do. Then you got to hire construction workers. You feel me? The money's been raised. The money's there. The school will be built.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all expect the school to be built within, you know, what? You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Are you actually in Nigeria, Nimbus?
Since
Hold on. You're saying I'm Nigerian, it's easy. What does that mean, bro? Have you ever built a school? Have you ever built a school, though? That's the thing. Are you a construction worker? If you a construction worker telling me this, if you are a Nigerian construction worker, then I might listen. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Then I might listen. If you are a Nigerian construction worker, then I might listen. You know what I'm saying? I might listen. If you ain't never been about the builder in this, I don't know, gang. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. Are you about the builder? Are you? I'm just asking. You feel me? Because I don't see how race really, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Tay, are you ever going to drop that skit about when your homie gets his first gun? I remember when you talked about it. I already did that. I think I did. Or did I not? I did a skit similar to that, you feel me? But I can do it, you know what I'm saying?
I've been here 100%. The denim process probably is the longest process that there is.
Hey, if Kai never built that school, then y'all could go ahead and really cue that in, you know what I'm saying? But if he did just come on stream and tell y'all, hey, look, this is the challenges right now, you feel me? Bear with us, this will be built. We're not neglecting these things, you feel me? He even brought the people that helped him with the organization on stream to tell people, hey, this is what's going on, you feel me? Are you Bub the Builder? Did I say Bub? I meant Bob.
Like literally, I did not understand how long it takes to even make denim from scratch.
Go again. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. That's cool.
If you want to try again,
That's cool.
Start in this part, yeah. But the fabric never in this side because there is the knit always in the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
Nigeria welcomes development, especially when it has to do with kids. They won't make it difficult for them. Maybe I'm just chatting. I mean, you're from Nigeria, right? So you would know more about this than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the States, so I don't really know. You feel me? That's me. You know what I'm saying? If what you're saying is true, then, hey, maybe he is stalling with it. You know, but the world may never know until we get further details on what's going on. Kai's only creating fabric because of the video after this. He's never stepping foot back into the factory again. Did I not just tell y'all that, right? You learn how to do it, right? So that you have an idea of what the hell you want. When you know the skill, when you know what it takes, you feel me? Then you delegate the work. So then when they working on this shit, now you have a standard, right? This is something I created. This is the shit I can do. I expect the same effort. Do you honestly think this is going to be in the factory making denim? No. It's like, why are we being knuckleheads about this, man? Like, we're not using our brain. Henry Ford was never building a car. He didn't do that. Elon Musk ain't build Tesla. Y'all not understand that these names, you feel me? They're not like your Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerbergs, man. Some people become billionaires and all this extra shit just because they had the ideal, they made a mastermind group, or they get elected to this position. They're the face of the company. Image does matter. You know what I'm saying? Kai knows, hey, I can use my image. All right. That's a great business pool. I have over 17 million followers. I have over 50 million followers across all platforms. 50 million people that follow me, that follow me. And I can be the face of my brand, my ideals. I can do the fashion. And then two, it's like, you would be even more upset if he wasn't in the factory. If he wasn't learning. So now it's like a lose-lose situation. Because if he ain't step his ass in that factory, be like, man, you don't even know anything about fashion, but you know how to do it. So what he do? He said, I'm going to take accountability and I'm going to use some integrity with this creation so it doesn't look like I'm just doing this just to do it. I'm doing it because I have a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. All right. We'll give you that, man. Is that
Is this bad right here?
No.
Is that a mistake? Like sometimes, like it has to be a consistent pattern.
Man, y'all gonna realize some of this generation just corny, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say corny, but we in a troll generation, bro. These don't take shit serious. Have y'all seen this shit that be going viral, bro? I got hella money. I got hella money. Like, come on, dog. Like, we be having some goofy shit go crazy. Even my sound. You feel me? We live in a troll generation, bro. So is gonna troll. They gonna crack their jokes. I don't even feel half these people genuinely mean the hurtful things they said. I feel like a lot of people, they just jump on the wave, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want clicks and views. Everybody want to be popular, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if I hop on the hot train or the hate train, I'm going to get more attention.
Okay.
You are Taylor? You are not Taylor.
Oh.
I used to live by a school in Nigeria, and that school took over 10 years just to finish the foundation. It's about where the money's going and who's in the pockets. Tay, if you was able to work for Kai's business, what position would you be in? I don't know necessarily if I would work for Kai's business because I'm more so want to work for my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where I would fit into Kai's organization, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm more of a skit creator, you know what I'm saying? Comedic, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, because he don't do skits. I mean, he does, if he does directing or something like that, I know he does that. He dibble and dabbles. You feel me? Maybe I could, give him some ideas on some shots, movies. You feel me? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? At least he's trying to understand how things work, right? We should all go positive instead of being negative. Real.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, good pattern here.
Yeah. But so good.
That's cool. The process of just sitting there and sewing over and over again and cutting the threads and trying to make.
And then too, y'all asking a nigga from New York, from the Bronx, to really sit there and hone in on learning how to sew clothes when the nigga can't even read a book. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, Kyle. I'm trying to make a joke out of it, you know what I'm saying? But let's be so for real, man. Are we really expecting this who went there 24 years without knowing how to do this shit to do this shit now? Are you crazy? I think a lot of people just delusional in this world, you feel me? Like, y'all want him to become a fucking vagabond and just, roam around the world creating. Gang, relax, man, all right?
Wow. It's lined up and making the pockets and making like a lot of stuff. It's like, it's so much that goes into it. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I love fashion. I can't count, boy.
Yeah. I know you're talking about, yeah, good direction, though. In my opinion, before I even want to get to the design, I want to make sure the form of the denim is good so that then we'll get able to design. I don't want to design denim right now.
That's me. That's me.
Right form, then it's not going to come out how I want it to come out. So
you see, he just gave y'all the reason for why he's doing this.
So we're all in Italy because we have a studio out here, and like, bro, look at this shit. Like, it's like a trap house. Like, we just everybody's designing. Everybody just straight designing. We just got everything here and shit like that. But like what I'm trying to do, bro, is either I'm gonna go back to Atlanta, and I'm gonna try to get a studio, try to make like one of my houses or get a warehouse for a design studio where I just fully indulge in it and get new designers. I need to get designers in America because I got designers in Italy and we all cooked up this so far. But I also want to like balance it and try to get designers in America. That's where I'm really at.
Your pants horrible. I like baggy jeans, bro. Like, I'm a baggy jeans fiend, man. I love baggy clothes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see I got this big jersey on. You know what I'm saying? That's my stilo. Baggy jeans, construction worker wear, bro.
What I'm gonna do is try to get like a space where like I could turn it into basically what is happening now, because it's the best way to work right here.
Bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. You're grinding every day, bro.
Yeah, I have to, bro. It's just the best time right now.
I can't even cap the fact that he legit went straight to this after streaming is crazy, gang. Like 30 days straight. Y'all gotta understand, like, he was on stream for 30 days straight with no sleep and went straight to this. Like, Italy wasn't a vacation. It was legit, all right, what's next? Let's get to work. Let's do this shit. That's impressive, bro. That's different. I don't know how you just sit there and not, like, reset yourself. You feel me? Yeah, after Mafia 3, which is crazy,
gotta
bro.
Be making the shit. And even brainstorming something that's never even been thought of. That shit takes time. And being in a factory, seeing everything is just fire. But making something that you had in your brain and being able to wear it, like, that's the cool about it.
That's hard. You can't say that's not hard.
Right now I'm just getting into making my own clothing brand.
Okay.
And I really want to learn like the sewing process just to see how.
I'm gonna take this thread and pull it under the sky and under the sky.
Under here?
Mm-hmm. And then under the sky. You really tug it. Don't be afraid of it.
One thing I feel like I learned most was is the patience part.
Full turn around this screw.
I hope he tap in with Pharrell, bro. If he tap in Pharrell, that's gonna be crazy, man. You know, and that's another thing. Like, we acting like we've never seen this before. You know how many rappers get into fashion? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's
patience, because
anybody can make a shirt and wear it for like $40. Gucci and Prada don't go together. I wouldn't know, you know, I would never wear Gucci or wear Prada, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean it in a messed up way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just never could fathom the ideal of paying $1,000 for a t-shirt. Like, when you start paying your own bills and like paying for your own, you start realizing like the actual cost of shit. There's a nigga out there paying $1,000 on his mortgage right now. Why the fuck would I spend it on a t-shirt? That's a car note, possibly. Car note including the insurance. Come on now, that makes no sense. That's idiotic. That's Cardi fam. I'm pretty sure Cardi get half of them pieces for free, man. Like, he's actually sponsored by them. You know what I'm saying? And then two, he get paid to do that shit, right? They pay him to wear their clothes because Cardi has fashion influence. So, yeah, and then half of them, they borrow those pieces and then give them back. They don't actually wear them. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people don't even be telling the truth about these. Like, say Louis, right? They want you to wear something for a show. They'll let you borrow the shit, right? Wear it to show where it's from. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Show off the piece, and then you give it back. But them rappers ain't keeping that shit. Not all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like that.
How you doing? You good? How you doing? You good? What's your name? Zola. Zola? You like to sew? You be sewing? How long you been sewing for? Me too. Me too. So I'm learning as well. We have to learn together. I'll be here more often because I'm learning how to make clothes. All right. So whatever, if you ever want to join me, feel free to. Okay. All right. Bye, Zola.
All right, that's dope.
When I look at a brand, I also perceive it and look at it as if it's a perfect brand because they make it look so easy. I want mine to be more like they see everything. They see like when I fail, they see when I achieve, they see when I'm doubting myself, and they see when I overcome it.
So why did this get hate? What is the hate behind this shit? Why you ain't hating, fam? What is there to hate about this? I was about to say I see a black man, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not trying to make this about race, but I see an individual, young, talented, with goals, with dreams and aspirations to take over the world, bro. Why would I hate on that, man? That's ambition. What is the point of me spreading negativity towards this? Like, he's using his investments wisely, right? He's spending his money on resources to make sure that he can achieve the things that he wants to achieve. He just invested in his own private studio to help with creating his clothes. He got creators and sewers in Italy that he's paying. Designers and all that. Like, this is someone investing. Boy, if I had this amount of resources, gang, I'll be on the same type timing, gang. It's inspirational. You made a video about performative males. What is performative about this, though? This has nothing. Performative males do shit for right. Did you not see my video? Like, you didn't watch the full video, did you? I legit told you I made that video so I could get my X-backs, my nigga. I was performative doing for the female gaze. I said that in the video, and you are not listening. Like, y'all just listen to the sound effects and don't hear nothing else, huh? I see what's going on. It sound good, don't it? I know they sound good. I don't see what's performative about this.
Welcome to the...
I legit see someone documenting their entire process with this. Like he said, I want people to see when I fail, when I win, and when I'm in the middle. That's exactly what he's doing. What is performative about that?
The 5th
He's back in Cali.
Streamer Awards.
Just Chatting Streamer goes to CENAT.
And the winner is CENAT and LeBron James! Mafia-thon 3, CENAT Streamer University.
Won 4 awards that night, man. How can you hate on this, man? It's like, did people not see the creativity in Mafia-thon 3 or all his Mafia-thons in Streaming University? Kai flipped the entire streamer world, bro. He's done shit that nobody else thought of, man. That's a bright mind.
Done or expressed insincerely or inauthentically, typically with the intention of impressing others or improving one's own image. Never mind. So you honestly think he's trying to impress people here? What does Kai need to improve his image on specifically besides stuttering? My nigga, he's Kai CENAT, bro. Y'all seen him in and out. Is him trying to evolve? I mean, yes. Why else is he documenting it? All right, so I don't think this is what I mean. You don't be listening, bro. This is why I need y'all to actually lock in and pay attention. I'm gonna go back. I might even cut the subtitles on for your ass so you can see why he's documenting this, man.
More like they see as if it's a perfect brand. When I look at a brand, I also perceive it and look at it as if it's a perfect brand because they make it look so easy. I want mine to be more like they see everything. They see like when I fail, they see when I achieve, they see when I'm doubting myself, and they see when I overcome it.
So he just gave you the reason why he's documenting this, right? And what is your knucklehead get away from that? Like, you didn't listen to that? Are you not listening? Why don't y'all listen, man? This is the problem. Y'all are brain rotted, man. TikTok got y'all brain melted that y'all creating your own narratives. You probably watched 10 minutes of this video, not even 10 minutes. You got into it 5 minutes and was like, you know what? That's it. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying attention. You're not even trying to listen. He said he wants them to see his fails and the success. Right. Because people make building a brand look easy. You're picking and choosing. Why do y'all do that? You think he just, I only want y'all to see my success. Bro, listen to what he said, man. Pay attention. In fact, we'll cut the subtitles on, man, because a lot of people just choose to be ignorant, which is fine. But I'm going to help you understand the importance of doing in-depth research, right? You know what I'm saying? This is why clips are terrible. Clips have screwed our minds up because we don't even want to listen to them. We looking for certain things now.
Feel free to, okay? All right. Bye, Zola. When I look at a brand, I also perceive it and look at it as.
Hold on. I gotta move my what you call. So actually, I can move this. Yeah, right. We gonna put it right here, big and bad, right there.
It's a perfect brand because they make it look so easy.
Because they perceive it as a perfect brand because they make it look easy. I want mine to
be more like they see everything. They
see everything. They see the highs and lows. What's wrong with that? I'm documenting this so people don't think this shit easy. I thought the same exact way, right? Because when I saw content creators coming up, they documented this shit, making this shit look easy, gang. And I can be real, this shit has not been easy, bro. I've been in it for 6 years, and I can tell you, you gotta work. You feel me? I remember them days where I was sitting in my dorm for 22 hours editing, my nigga. Editing just for 10 views. I wish I could have documented that shit so that legit are in that same position could see what I went through and could be inspired to know, okay, as long as I'm determined, as long as I believe in myself, as long as I have a goal, this is possible, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's documenting this shit. But a lot of people are surface level because they only think about themselves. They're shallow. You're not thinking about the main picture here. This ain't just about the brand. You feel me? This ain't just about me. This is to inspire anyone else that's going through something similar. Someone else that might want to start a fashion brand, right? A clothing line. A real clothing line like Gucci and Louis. You're going to see the ins and out of it. Because this is going to be successful and I'm going to document every step of it. So you know what to do and what not to do. And this is why I tell people history is important. History is important. But a lot of people don't care about it. Because history tells you what you shouldn't do. What you should do. And this is history in itself being made. Kai wants his audience to know he is able to do something that doesn't involve streaming. Kai wants his audience to know he is able to something that doesn't involve streaming, or that's what the media pushed. To the media, the fact Kai is attempting to create new brands coming from his background is performative. I just agree with some selection of the media.
Did you hear what you just typed? One, make sure you put in the right words. Two, you just said Kai's attempting to create new brands coming from his background is performative. That's like telling me, yeah, man, Kai's just the man. What the fuck is this doing? You're a and you dance on streams, monkey boy. You're from New York. You're from the Bronx. You're not like Gucci. You're not Italian. What are you doing? That's what you just told me in that sentence. Kai CENAT is what you just told me. So because this wants to do something bigger than just dance for you, that's the problem. That's insane, man. Holy shit. I ain't gonna lie. My kilos, you making great content right now. I can't count. Shout out to you, my nigga.
Like when I fail,
I see what you doing, nigga. It look good.
they see when I
That nigga kilos don't mean that shit. He trying to help me make content. I see what he doing. Look at that nigga, man.
Mafia Thon 3.
Yeah, you gotta have one disagree with your ass. I see what's going on. Love, man. I appreciate that, bro.
You guys can achieve anything that you guys want. Don't limit yourself to one category. For the past year, I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothing brand. And one thing I want to say is no matter what, keep God in everything that you do. Do not ever forget about God at all.
I done seen people say that he trying to sell his soul. Is so crazy. He sold his soul. I'm like, damn. When they get the Illuminati allegations, it's over. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's hating, man.
And I would love to end this with a quote that my good friend always says, and that's everybody preaches to everybody, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But as soon as people get on the internet, they tell you how to be. Thank you.
That's real.
Make me happy as and I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I know people in here aspire to be. I put that foot on that pedal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think another thing too, y'all gotta realize who Kai CENAT has been around, bro. He's been around people that's done it big. You feel me? He's been around Kevin Hart, all these celebrities that have multi-million producing businesses, right? So that's definitely going to inspire you, bro. When you're around these great-minded individuals, these money-making individuals, you're going to want to also do some great shit like that, especially around Kevin Hart, a black billionaire. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You want to do great shit now. You more inspired to do it. You feel like I'll be letting the world down if I didn't do it.
So I just wanted to see, like, pick your brain or just kind of like, what do you feel like is the most important things when it comes to a clothing brand?
First of all, you should be focusing. You should know who your client is and who you want your client to be, more than anything. Like, I think sometimes a lot of what
this look like Schoolboy Q, bro.
Happens, and a lot of people aren't successful at things, that they try to do too many things at one time.
Okay.
Like I would suggest you start small and do the thing that you do best.
Yeah.
I think this is brilliant. I think
this is the better.
Someone just said Kev not a billionaire. All right. Kevin Hart legit just signed a deal where he made his name a trademark to make him a billionaire, but y'all not hip on the game. Kevin Hart trademarks name to make him a billionaire. In January 2026, Kevin Hart entered a strategic partnership with Authentic Brands Group, AGB, to turn his name into a global multi-billion-dollar brand aiming to build long-term generational wealth. Appreciate the sub, Wave. What's good, Boxy? Tay, you touched my guts with your last video. Yo, that's nuts, man. I hope I rearrange this shit, for real. Brand is not his net worth. I didn't even say anything about net worth, you know what I'm saying? But if you also want to know, net worth doesn't also paint the full picture, right? A lot of is more worth way more money than what their net worth is. The net worth is the assets that them has, right? You feel me? Just so you know that. That's, just, putting you on game. But I'm legit and legit reading to this that Kevin Hart just signed a deal to make him a multi-billionaire. And this is gonna tell me that this ain't a billionaire. Are you reading? What's up, man? Like, do we choose not to read? Turn his name into a global multi-billion-dollar brand. So, Kevin Hart is in partnership with a company to turn his name into a multi-billion-dollar brand, right? So what does that mean, right? He's part of that. It's not separate of him. He trademarked his name. He makes residuals off that. He's making the multi-billion dollars along with these off AGB. Him and AGB are making this money. Are we not like, what's going on, man? You know what? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, bro. I'm not finna, it is what it is, right? That means he will be a bit. You know what? You timed out, gang. Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the mood. Nigga timed out being a dick. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a dick, you gonna be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Get timed out, right?
But I think publishing
go ahead, be ignorant somewhere else, man. Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes.
Nick, you see how people try to play on words? That means he will be a billionaire. Like, now he's not a billionaire right now. He will be. That's like me saying, right, I'm not finna time your out, but I will do it. What the just happened, nigga? It's your time out, man. Think about what the you just said, man. All right?
Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, but the biggest thing about being successful, you can't have no fear. Like, it's always like being nervous and all that shit is human, but no fear. Like, you just gotta, I'm a big believer in like the law of attraction, and you attract things that you want and all that, and putting good shit in the universe and you get it back.
It's crazy how you hear how people that have made it they all talk the exact same. That's something you gonna pick up on, bro. They always talk about positive affirmations, bro. Protecting that mind, that subconscious of yours, gang. It's important. Don't let anybody tell you to fill it with negativity. Yes, you're gonna have some days when you doubtful, but the more you think positive, the more great shit can happen for your life. The more it will happen. Put great shit out into the air, bro. Make you a vision board, bro. Put your goals in areas where you're gonna see them every day, so you get motivated to do those goals. You feel me? Action, action, action. This is a great documentary. How could anybody watch this documentary and take negativity from it? Right? Folks really sat there and said, yeah, man, this entire inspirational documentary was performative. What? That means a lot of y'all been thinking in the gutter for a long time. Y'all need y'all mind changed and uplifted, man. For real.
Yeah, confidence. So now it's all about, it's no fear. You just can't have no fear. If you believe that this is gonna be successful, it's gonna be successful. But you can't have no fear. You can't go into like, oh, I'm doubting this, or this might not work. If you feel it,
Tay, did you read Boxing? Y'all read his comment about me tickling his guts and shit.
If you know you gonna have the coldest coat, focus on that. That's why so many brands that started with just t-shirts, right? It don't take a lot of money to do a t-shirt. People, if they got a little bit of money, a lot of money, they'll support you that way, right? Anybody will buy a t-shirt from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you do that, and then you build, and then you come with a jean or a jacket or something, and then people are like, oh, okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit more of what this brand is, or what's the point of view of this brand, and then you start to grow from that. Like, if you look at Michael Murray, when he started, like, it was basically jeans. He had them jeans. Everybody was wearing them jeans. And then the rapper stopped with him. He said, okay, well, I'm gonna stop with y'all. I'm gonna start making clothes for real people. You know what I mean?
Denim first.
Exactly.
Just like
but
when
now
Louis Vuitton's luggage and like all these big brands.
That's powerful, bro. I didn't even think about that, gang. That's hard. That's hard. How you just not redo, but like how businesses adjust, right? You know, Louis Vuitton, you know, they had clothes, they had belts, and you know what I'm saying? But now their main priority is luggage and bags. That's where we really make our money. That's our bread and butter, right? We figured out that a lot of people like these expensive bags. Let's work on that. We still gonna sell the other shit. We gonna mass produce that. We gonna make sure that that's the main thing we pushing. Mike Amiri with the jeans. Rappers ain't messing with Amiri. I don't know what happened if, he says something, you feel me? I don't know how that happened, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start making other stuff. That's dope. That's dope.
They have that one thing.
Exactly. And then they grow.
It's the opportunity to just express a lot of things that's been going on in my life. But like, this is Kai behind just the streams. And I want to do it the right way. Like, this is not me slapping my name on any brand. And
I can see.
And and trying to, money grab and shit. I want to build this community.
You have to know who you are.
I also seen someone said, if this wasn't a money grab, or if this wasn't a money grab, you wouldn't say it's a money grab. And it's like, oh my God, y'all just be nitpicking at any and everything, man. Sometimes I just gotta let stuff breathe, bro. I don't know how many people just unhappy with another man's success, that he's doing something, that he got resources to do this shit. It's like, dog, like, chill, man. People just be overdoing the hate. People legit dissected parts of this and chose to herd and interpret what they wanted to paint this narrative that this man is performative and that he's trying to, take your money from you and all that. Why do you think a nigga spent damn near 3 months in a whole nother country? Like, you just think he's just doing this shit? What the
Yes, is. Yeah. You have to know who those people who gonna support you in the beginning, because those people also gonna grow with you. The people who've been watching you for how long you been streaming? 5 years?
Like 4 or 5, yeah.
Right. So if they started watching you when they was 9, they 14 now. You know what I mean? And for the next 5 years,
bro, I'm a Kai. I'm allowed to speak on Kai CENAT. He's trying to do good for himself. People clowning him because Gigi broke his mind. Holy shit. So this is either going to be real good or real bad for Kai. From what I see, he's trying to inspire people. It's up to the people whether they take inspiration or just hate. I definitely agree with that. The one thing I will point out is I don't believe Gigi broke this man's mind, right? A lot of people were trying to make it seem like this woman had this much control over his mind, bro. Like, a lot of people don't understand. You don't see Kai outside of streams, man. It's like, I feel like a lot of people that watch these content creators, they don't actually look at what's being created and what's being done, right? Like, it's just so surface level. It's like, how do you see someone make multiple film level ads for his mafia-thons with different celebrities and actually sit there and not look at the creativity that goes behind that? That's a creative genius, man. Right? That's someone that put time and effort into that. Do you see how his streams are done? They're not just random. They're organized in a way to bring excitement continuously for 30 straight days. But people are just looking at what's being brought to them in front of them. They're not looking at the background. They're not seeing what's happening. He's talking to a team 24/7, figuring this stuff out. So I understand how much of a brilliant mind this is, bro. This ain't normal, gang. This is a strong, solid mind. Yeah, he might have doubts, you know what I'm saying? But this individual, he's already thought about this stuff before you could even think about it. You feel me? He's not just a streamer, bro. Outside of this camera, you know what I'm saying? That you only see that individual, you feel me, when this camera turn on. Was ever done off this, you don't know what's going on. A lot of people think they know these people, but you don't. You don't know what they doing. You only see what they doing when they cut this camera on, just like this. This is why he's documenting it, so you can see what he really be on. Instead of y'all creating y'all own narratives and you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just think he's just a nigga from the Bronx, getting started in his living room.
And they're gonna be 19, so they grow with you. And
he has connections, definitely, bro.
Too, right? So, you know,
I mean, he's talking to a prominent figure in the clothing line industry, man. Like, come on now. You think he just got in contact with this just for no reason? This is real.
That's fine. Y'all grow together.
He got his connections how? Through his job, through streaming. You know what I'm saying? And he did the right thing. I'm going to use my connections to benefit me. If y'all don't know anything in this world, connections and resources are how you get to that next level. Okay? All right? I want y'all to know that. Talent, yes, that can help you. But talent without the correct connections and resources is very hard to get by. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's impossible. Right? But when you have the right people and you're in the right environment that can build you up. Why do you think so many streamers from New York blow up? Right? Mighty Too Hottie and Reams, I think his name. You know what I'm saying? I just seen them blow up. New York has a very enriched environment and culture and just content in itself. One of the biggest, CENAT, Phantom, they're from New York. You know what I'm saying? Silky. You know what I'm saying? So, them connections, they work. They help. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever be mad at him if he got connections. It's how you move in this world. You know what I'm saying? For real.
You know? Take your time. Like, I always say that too. And
Why haven't you got a stream with Juicy J yet? You know what? That's a great question. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Feel me? Actually, I'll be real. He's busy making an album, and I'm busy right now. It's really me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been busy as hell managing my 3 YouTube channels and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm kind of working solo. Not kind of. I am working solo dolo. Right? But that doesn't mean that we're not going to get to a point where I could take some of this responsibility off myself. You feel me? We going to get there. I already tried to hire someone that didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work. You feel me? And it's a little bit more expensive than what my pockets can afford right now. You know what I'm saying? So I hired someone to do my clips, you know, and I just couldn't afford it. You feel me? And then two, TikTok changed the way the the way the RPM worked. It just made no sense. You feel me? Unfortunately, the rate of return was not in my favor, you know? So, yeah. You know, you got to think business minded and, you know, you got to carry your business for a minute. You feel me? And it's not that it's impossible, you know, because I could definitely do it, you know, but it's how you got to do things. You know what I'm saying? It'll be good. It'll get good.
Like, I always tell people
Trust.
just to be still. You know what I mean? Like, just when you just be still and the universe will speak to you and it'll come to you and really guide you in a way you do, which I feel like you doing now. When you
this all how high-minded people think, bro. That's crazy.
Still, right? Turning off the noise, going away from what's easy for you, and just going and putting yourself in a place that's vulnerable, and you just learning from other people. You know what I mean? Like,
it's real.
That was your be still moment. You know, and I think that's really important, just to be. Because again, you know, people like me when I retire, people like, you make millions of dollars a year for being a star. It's like, how you just gonna walk away? You was the top, you the best, and all that. But I was like, I needed a moment to just be still, right? Because it had consumed my life so much that I just didn't even know what I was no more outside of just being a stylist. I didn't know what the fuck. People like, well, what brings you joy? I had no idea. I didn't know. I'm like, making money, but that can't be it though. You know what I mean? Like, what else?
It's more to life.
That's real. That's real. I hear you about connections. Let's say you become highly successful and there's certain people trying to connect just to take your clout or use you for views. Would you still collab or not? No, I'll bring up a prime example, right? Someone that I've collabed with, right? Trey Rags. Amazing. You feel me? Trey Rags is very limited with who the he collabs with. The only 2 people I've seen Trey Rags ever collab with was RDC. I think he did RDC. Saya. And he did Rhino. I forgot the name of the channel. You know what I'm saying? He did with Griffey. Okay, yeah. Griffey and then me. You know what I'm saying? Very limited. But he does collabs just the same way I do them. They have to make sense. You feel me? And as you get to a point where, you know, you realize the amount of pull that you have, right? You understand who's actually genuine about a collab and who's just trying to use you for the moment. Trey Rags gave me an option. He said, yo, bro, you can hit me up anytime if you have an idea for a skit. Right? You don't offer yourself to someone if you know they just going to be spamming your ass with skits. Trey Rags know me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm only going to call Trey Rags if I feel that it makes sense to use him in this skit. You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, I appreciate that, gang. Because a lot of people, you know, I say I'm available and they try to use me every day. Try to use me in every which way just to get clout. They not really trying to focus on the art. See, when you get to a certain level, you don't get to this level. I mean, some people do. You feel me? But once you get to a certain level of art or artistry, whether it's entertainment, clothing, you know what I'm saying, comedy, whatever it is, you start realizing there's certain people at that level that have the same mentality about how to protect that, right? You make sure that you have quality over quantity. These type of people like Kai and Law Roach, they respect quality over quantity. So I hope that makes sense. Use your body and everything.
I didn't have nothing else. It was like,
you should collab with Sai the Clown. It will be funny as fuck. That's gotta happen one day, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying?
Work, make money, spend money. That's all. I'm like, oh, I'm happy, but I'm like, I really wasn't. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't have never known that if I wouldn't have taken some time to be still.
Say you get to a point when it ain't even about you no more. It's about inspiring others. It's real, bro.
Inspired, but we're trying to show the world, like he really went there.
If we make nice pieces with nice material, but then also part of the piece shows the mistakes that can be made and that were made in making it.
We have to make a choice on the skinny we going with. At the end of this, we're going to keep going.
Tay, become a pastor, you're inspirational.
And think right now, the skinny.
Nah, I'll leave that to somebody else that's more aligned with, bro.
We keep mastering that. We keep doing what we got to do. It's going to be good. The
baggy one?
The baggy one, I'm not happy yet. The name of my clothing brand that I want to call it is Vivet. Vivet is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever.
That's hard.
But the deeper meaning behind Vivet is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in. And that's why this journal is so important, because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning. This journal is gonna go out to the public. I have to show it.
Oh yeah, he thinking long term, King. I see what's going on. He gonna have a whole one day. I feel like CENAT is generally gonna have a museum of everything he did. For real.
Everything. I want
the Latin name is contradiction. We don't need any more designers, bro. We need that blue collar work.
Whether it's art.
I don't think CENAT is a blue collar worker, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's excluded from this conversation. You know what I'm saying? That is a multi-millionaire that's done streaming, and he's going to use his money the way he wants to, right? You know what I'm saying?
Whether it's clothes, whatever it is. Because I feel like if I show people I can do this, and I need to put my ideas and stuff out, and I'm able to do it, it's going to be inspiring to a lot of people, you know?
Hard, gang. I love expressionistic art, bro. Abstract art. That's the type of art I like. New Year's Eve 2024.
You are who you are, and you are KC3. And with great power comes what, son? You know the rest, son.
This was dope, bro.
Baby. Let me see.
Y'all don't even realize he just made a Netflix documentary on his life. You see, this is the thing. A lot of people don't even understand what he's doing. It's like Drewski, right? We're taking the middleman out and just doing it ourselves. You feel me? I don't need Netflix to come out and film me, bro. I can do that myself. I don't need Netflix to host Could Have Been Records. I can do that myself. Do y'all understand what's happening? Bro, this is huge, right? This is why you need people like CENAT and the Drewskis, you know what I'm saying? Because they show you what's possible. You don't always need to sign a deal. You can be the damn deal, bro. And the crazy thing is a lot of people not even looking at that aspect. They're sitting here thinking, hey, man, this man's performative. That's all he's got from that. But they'll let you know how shallow-minded a lot of people are. It's sad, but it's real, gang. Speaking of Drewski, what you think of the church skit? I think a lot of people, like I said, just aren't bright enough to understand what that skit was about. Oh, he's talking about Jesus. How in the world is he talking about Jesus when he's talking about the pastors abusing their influence, abusing their position in church to make money off of you? And it's like, I'm so surprised that people are just bots and just brainwashed. Like, you can't be this slow to actually sit here and think that he's trying to mock God. A lot of people don't understand comedy either, right? Yes, there's some videos in comedy where it's just strictly just to make you laugh. But comedy is a way to deliver a message where it's digestible for everybody, right? It's not just, oh, I'm here to make you laugh and shit and all that. That's why you got people like Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's a prime example of this. I'm going to tell you a story, I'm going to make you laugh, but it's also going to be filled with a whole bunch of truths. You're going to understand what I'm saying. That's why comedians are very, very intelligent. He didn't make that skit to mock God. He didn't make that skit just to be funny. Drewski made skits to point out certain things in society that don't make sense. If you haven't picked up on that, gang, I don't know where you've been. I don't understand, bro. If you haven't picked up on that, bro, that's crazy. If you think he just being fun, I mean, granted, yes, every video doesn't have to have a meaning behind it, right? But it's like I said, as you become bigger, right, especially in this creator realm, it goes from just I'm trying to make laugh to now I'm pointing out systems. I hope that you can pick up on them, but I know a lot of you want to laugh, bro. What did Andre 3000 say? He said, I'm talking about some serious shit in this song, right? But a lot of y'all just want to dance and sing. That's it. But I know that's why y'all here, so it don't even matter. So what I got to say, fuck it. Let me just play this tune for you so y'all can, yo man, why y'all mama? You feel me? I try to sing the lyrics to the song. I forgot the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But hey. But I hope that y'all can understand that, bro. Understand that entertainment just ain't entertainment. Kim Kardashian, that's entertainment. That's just that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people that you see running the internet now, Drewski, Kai Cenat, Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying? Or specifically comedians, you know what I'm saying? People that, you know, they're intelligent. They tell jokes for a reason. It's to communicate. It's an easier way than telling you the truth, than hurting your feelings. It's different than Drewski coming out and saying, yeah, man, mega churches, man, they scams and all that. Let me deliver it in a way that's going to be funny for you to understand and see. I'm going to give you visual representation of what the hell is going on in these mega churches that y'all not picking up on. You know what the problem is with mega churches? It's becoming more about presentation, more about making the pastor bigger than God. That's why he made the goddamn skit. But a lot of people can't pick up on that, which is cool. It's understandable, right? Because Christianity, sex, just religion, sex, race, you feel me? Those are very delicate subjects. But comedy, you know what I'm saying? It's like the little bridge between all those, right? You know what I'm saying? It makes things normalized so you can digest it, right? You know what I'm saying? If you laugh, you'll sit there and think about it, reflect on it. You might even watch it a couple times and you're like, hold on. Oh, I see what he's talking about. I've seen that before. There should be no reason why we got a pastor flying in a church. What are we doing? Why is a pastor flying by wires in a church? Where did you get this? Who did he get it from? Why do you think all these pastors are selling books to their audience? Right? What's his name? Bill Joe? I forgot his name, man. The one super duper mega church owner, the white guy that always smelled like he like a Barbie or some shit. You feel me? Not Billy Joel. What's he got a big church in Texas, I believe, you know what I'm saying? But it should be no reason that a damn pastor has a private jet. Y'all even, it's like, this is how I know some people don't even read the Bible. You feel me? Like didn't Jesus himself tell you that these pastors, you feel me, they will manipulate? They will try to use your tithes and offering, you feel me? He flipped the table and all that. Like it's like Joel Osteen. Thank you. You feel me? A lot of these preachers will try to make themselves seem closer to God and tell you that God chose them. Are you crazy? So God just randomly just chose you. And unfortunately, we live in a society where we have social status and classism, you feel me, and these economic structures that make this believable. Unfortunately. So a person that's poor is going to believe that God didn't pick me because I'm undeserving. But the truth of the matter is, no, humans made this system. God gave us free will to make this and evolve within it. And unfortunately, humans chose an immoral system that doesn't favor the next man, right? Not God. God ain't make the dollar. He didn't make your brother want to kill you or stab you and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's part of free will. But a lot of people don't want to give humans accountability because it's hard to sit there and imagine that a human can really sit here and function in this system and really say that things is good. It's hard to believe that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the truth. You're not more deserving because you get more things, more materialistic blessings in this world. God loves you all the same. Did he not say that? You feel me? But we forget about that all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? We like to create these distinctions because society decided to make them. But that's just a little stuff in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go deep into this. I hope y'all understand this. You feel me? But that's why Drewski made that. You know, but, you know, you got the knuckleheads that's not paying attention. You feel me? And a lot of people try to uphold certain things to make themselves seem more moral than the next person. You know, we live in a real world, weird world. Look at this fam's fire. Yeah, some pastors are legit wolf preying on sheep, man. All right, that's enough of this video, man. We spent way too long on it, bro. But y'all already know, man.
Intention is a strategy you can use.
CENAT continues reading after his 15-minute timer goes off to prove that he is a genius. You probably won't even read this the first time. I've seen this shit.
You can pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Implementation intention.
Y'all trolling this nigga. Look at his comments. Does he know he can improve himself without telling the whole world his every move? He's not even comprehending it. The dislike frying, bro. The glaze comment. Now explain it. Tell him to summarize what he just read. But y'all just want to see this lose, boy. Y'all different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. The jokes are funny. They are hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I can't count. They are funny. But yeah, I hope y'all joking with good intent, right? Not ill intent, you know what I'm saying? But y'all joking just to make the joke. Alright. That's enough of CENAT, man. Let's go ahead and watch Tommy G in this police mass arrest, man. Hold on, man. Hey, let me go pee real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? I would cut a 2K video on, but yeah, y'all probably won't watch that. But let's actually, I want to watch this later too. Save that for tomorrow. What video should I cut on for y'all? Let's cut this on.
It starts with boredom.
No! That's not what I wanted. Actually, let's cut my video on. Can we cut my video on? Okay, never mind. We'll just cut this.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Another day here at the...
My internet moving slow. I gotta free up some space on this PC, bro. Cam is crazy, bro. I'll be back. Let me use the restroom.
What is that? Damn, my leg. Julie, did you fart? No. You did. Swear my life. Swear my life. I didn't. I'll be honest. It might have came out by itself. Sometimes things happen.
Let's go, Mud. Let's go, Mud. Show me how to do it. 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 Yeah.
Come on. Yo, mind your business, old man. Come on. Shut your mouth. Oh, grab. Oh. Walk that down. How many are we doing here? 5. 5? Up, kid. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It ain't over. He's the beast. He's the beast.
Let me cut the lights off.
Can we get this higher?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Up on your feet.
Oh, going crazy? Alright, off this shit, man. Oh, yeah. I need to remove some shit on my who the hell is this? Taileon. What's the bamboo for anyways? Alright, where we at? Where's the video at? Oh, here it is. Yo, I dead gotta free up some space. Actually, let's lower the quality. The quality is too crazy. It's always in 4K. Let's put it in 440, 100. You know what I'm saying? That should be good. Lagging? Yeah, it's lagging like a mug, bro. I'm sorry. My computer, I got too much videos on it. Diddy versus the Big E? You know what? Maybe we should watch that. That will get hella views on the reaction page. But why is my channel alright. Oh, hold on. Alright. This will probably be the last video, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll be doing more reactions tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Alright, what is this? Epstein versus Diddy. Who's the strongest pedophile is nuts. This is a crazy title. I'm hoping it's relating to weight room ability. You know what I'm saying? Not ability to capture and abduct children, right? So let's go ahead and start this. Will help if you close some tabs. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. All right. Yeah, I gotta free up some space, bro. I got a flash drive that's gonna take all the space off. So,
could you please give us your name? Jeffrey Epstein.
Now this is what the music industry is all about.
Sergio's not crazy.
Hold on.
I love this game.
Oh hell no, bro. Holy, the fact that these are 2 billionaire heads is like crazy, man. Like, what the heck?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to.
You still haven't posted the shopping list Discord video? You know, that video is still in the vaults, you know what I'm saying? But since we ain't doing Discord, I'm not even gonna give the hope of another Discord, you know what I'm saying? I low-key want to make a Discord so I can have people have notifications for streams and shit, because that'll definitely help. But, you know, it is what it is right now, gang. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pace that, you know what I'm saying? Someone just want to troll, you know?
Year 2026. With the start of the new year, it's brought upon us what possibly could be the biggest debate in the universe. 2 men, compared to each other so much, has got everyone thinking one question. Today, I, Pokeshek, will be settling this debate once and for all. Who is the strongest pedophile? On one side.
Okay, what do we mean by this? Like, what do you mean strongest pedophile? Like, I hope this isn't related to like capturing children, right? You know what I'm saying? Are we talking about like ability in terms of like strength, gymnastics, basketball? Like, what is the power gauge limit? Like, what are we looking at?
Is Jeffrey Epstein, a man with many connections, his own private island, and stories of sex trafficking and mystery.
That's insane. To have your own island just to commit deeds like that is so fucking try hard. Like, you're obviously going above and beyond to be evil as like, gang. Stop. And like I said, I told y'all we live in an immoral world, right? We do have morality, but it looks like, you know, even those that are immoral still
have access to these resources to live a good life, but not for long. The truth will all come out. You know what I'm saying?
On the other is Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, the founder of the Freakos and the monstrous music mogul.
Oh
We can't
boy.
keep going back and forth for so long, or else a worldwide civil war may ensue. So I'm here to answer the question once and for all. I will be analyzing each pedophile into 5 categories: strength, speed, durability, intelligence, and abilities.
Okay, I feel like we might have to cut this video short because he might get out of pocket. I'm starting to feel that. You know what I'm saying? We might have to cut this video short because he might get out of pocket, and I hope it doesn't go that way, right? I hope it's not related to the ability to do certain things to certain people, if you know what I mean, right? I hope we're not going in that direction. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious, so let's continue watching.
Whoever is better in a specific category gets a point, and the man with the most points wins and is deemed as the strongest pedophile. This battle will be legendary. It will be talked about for years to come, and the victor will be remembered for the rest of the universe's lifespan. Let's first begin with the first category, strength. Looking at the two, Epstein is recorded at 6 foot while Diddy is 5'10". However, we have seen video evidence of Diddy's physical capabilities.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Why'd I click on this video, dude? This is terrible, dude. It's already out of pocket, man. He's already shown the DV case, dude. Holy shit, man. Does he actually show the video?
And we can see that this guy is no pushover. He is very violent and will not show anyone any form of mercy. However, we need to look at another form of power: influence and connections. You see, both of these men had very powerful connections, which in turn made them very powerful people. But while Diddy had many musicians and celebrities in his grasp, the influence and power Epstein exhibited is unmatched. As stated in my other Epstein video, he had connections to people all around the world.
That is kind of crazy. Like, the whole thing with Epstein is like, who the f was this individual? It's like he just a random white man that was just rich as hell. I even watched the Epstein documentary and I still didn't understand how this got famous. I'm not even famous, but like rich. Like, what? I still to this day don't understand what the f he did or does. You know what I'm saying? Like, confuses him.
And some of them were very powerful figures in these countries, such as Putin.
And why did he have so much connections to these people? Like, what? Just one man. And then why out of the blue did this one man just get, that has all these powerful connections, get thrown under the bus, right? Connected to our presidents, to Putin. Like, you would think that someone like him would be kept under wraps. Like, who decided to expose, bro?
While we have never seen Epstein fight personally, it is clear to me that he has tons of power over everyone. So even though it's close,
we even seen him with kings and queens, chat. Like, he's been with kings and queens and even Michael Jackson, which is nuts.
I'm gonna give strength to Epstein.
You don't believe Epstein is
now,
dead?
In terms of speed, this one isn't even a competition. Even though Epstein's feats of trafficking children onto his island undetected is impressive, Diddy has 2 advantages over his opponent. 1, he is black.
I knew that was going to be one of them.
But 2, and more importantly, is his control over oil. This oil is a huge advantage for Diddy, as he's able to reach blinding speeds. You can practically compare.
See, this is what I meant by, like, the internet is just controls, my nigga. This is a serious subject, and look at what I'm doing. I'm being part of it too, so I can even talk. And I've also made my Diddy skits as well, so I'm also in that loophole too, aren't I? Right? Holy shit, man. We just don't give a damn about seriousness at all. We will make a joke about a domestic abusing and having illegal orgies. Holy shit.
His manipulation of oil to a master waterbender in Avatar. He could essentially cover his feet with oil and skate around like Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, Epstein is no slowpoke. Like I mentioned before, he was able to transport tons of children and people onto his island undetected for many years.
They say undetected, right? But them folks knew what the hell was going on. I still don't understand what the hell Epstein did. Why is he popular, man? Why did he get popular? And why did he get rich?
However,
what type of money did this have to have his own island? You know how much money that is? Like, that just don't make sense.
Could say that he had help from his powerful allies, which in turn would make this feat more of a strength feat rather than a speed feat.
He had people drafting these girls to him, you know what I'm saying, talking about I can give you opportunities, and majority of the time I believe it was like orphans or girls that ran away or some shit, you feel me? And it's like, how? Like, did you just find that particular girl? You feel me? Like, this world, man, has weird ways of doing
shit. However, even if it were speed, Diddy still blitzes him anyway. Remember, Diddy is black, so he is naturally gonna outspeed him regardless. In terms of speed, Diddy easily gets this point.
Diddy was a dancer, so he got them athletic legs, just so y'all know. So he might be Epstein with the speed, man.
Now, looking at durability, this one involves a little more research.
You know what? Okay, this might be f***ed up, you know what I'm saying? But I believe that Diddy might have durability here, right? Reason being is because it took so long for Diddy to get his ass caught. Epstein got caught, what, 2020? 2021, maybe? Diddy got caught in 2025, right? Well, not 2025. Well, convicted in 2025. So maybe that might be his reasoning for Diddy being more durable, if that makes sense.
Epstein was able to maintain his sex activities on his private island for
2018,
decades.
right?
And while that is impressive, there's two fatal flaws when it comes to his durability. The first has to do with the fact that Epstein killed himself only 1 month after.
Okay, holy man. Like, dude, I think he's going one way, then he just goes to left field. What the like, what? Oh my, oh God. Yeah, I don't know if I should even make this vid, man. Holy dude. That's not what I was expecting. All right. Yeah, holy man.
After being arrested. And to me, this shows he had a fragile persona and character. He took the coward's way out, instead of dealing with all the punishments he was going to endure. And the second and more recent one has to do with the files that were released. Now, on first glance, most, if not all, these files are completely redacted, and you would think this would be a great feat for Epstein. However, the redactions have a massive problem. It's not technically redacted. You could easily copy and paste the black text, paste it into Microsoft Word, and read everything.
What? Sometimes I really question our government and the way they do. Like, I know y'all try to hide information, but it's like, who the f do you got working for you, man? Y'all got access to Google, Facebook, and all that tech. Like, you can legit send drones to the Middle East and destroy niggas' lives, but you can't fix a Word document? That is so crazy to me. Like, it makes it seem like it was intentional for people. They wanted people to find this information out. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Epstein's victims to secure victims' immigration status. That's crazy, bro.
It's a false redaction. While it was initially durable, it crumbled very quickly. These two durability feats immediately bring down Epstein's chances.
Oh, wow.
But for Diddy, it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, see, I knew Diddy was going to win this. Now, I wonder what his explanation for Diddy's going to be. Please don't be something out of pocket.
When he was caught
I'm saying something out of pocket, but we're talking about the two most out of pocket people in history, right?
and arrested, he didn't kill himself, immediately shifting the odds towards him. But his biggest saving grace is the oil once again.
Oh, brother.
You see, his oil manipulation reminded me of Alvida in One Piece. Her smooth food makes her body super slippery, causing attacks to simply slide off of her. This is very similar to Diddy's oil, as he could cover his whole body, and any attack Epstein would throw at him could just slide off. And because of this, I'm giving durability to Diddy.
Alright,
now for
alright.
intelligence, this one's an easy one.
Let me guess, he's going to say Epstein.
Even though Diddy is considered an OG for the
Why did I feel like the white man was going to get the intelligence bracket, right? Holy if y'all watch the documentary 50 Cent, if it's one thing I have to commend Diddy on, it is the intelligence with art and creativity, right? I'm saying. And also the ability to manipulate and use people. I'm not praising him for this, but the way that he did things was like, wow, you really went out your way to do that. Like when Biggie died, right? He deliberately had Biggie pay for his own funeral. He hosted this giant funeral, made it seem like he put his time and effort and money into it. But no, it was Biggie's money. Used his estate to pay for it. So he didn't pay a dime. Not only that, but he used his tragedies to boost himself in his career. One of them being where they had they had Heavy D come out. They had a basketball game for celebrities and all that. And multiple people died because they got trampled and ran over by other people in the gym. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy used that experience to make himself more known. You know, I gotta give it to him. That's, you know what I'm saying. Now I'm not praising this shit because it's fucked up and it's you know, it's not morale, but intelligent wise, yeah. Now I don't really know too much about Epstein besides him owning stock money and shit.
King of the Freaks, he isn't an OG as Epstein. Like I said before, Epstein was able to run his island for decades, and while Diddy hosted massive house parties, Epstein hosted island parties and was able to get away with it for many years.
Wow.
Diddy was also seen making some questionable decisions, especially regarding his actions when it came to the deaths of Tupac and Biggie, but because of this, without a doubt, Epstein has...
Actually, no, you're right. I would definitely say that Diddy didn't move the right way to make his hand in those deaths less apparent, right? Because it's kind of like given that Diddy is responsible for both of their deaths. You know what I'm saying? He was cool with some Crips that took the life of Tupac. Diddy decided to bring Biggie into LA after being told not to come into LA, but said, you know what, I want to flex on LA for saying that the East Side can never step here, and that led to Biggie's death. And in fact, before Biggie died, he was actually supposed to go to Europe and do a interview with Rolling Stone, I believe so, or someone in Europe. You feel me? And yeah, Diddy said, no, man, we're gonna stay here and party in LA with these gang members, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we'll see how that turns out. And it led to Biggie dying, but we feel that was planned, right?
more intelligence over Diddy.
Why did Jeffrey win? I think Jeffrey won because he was more strategical in the things that he was doing. He had a whole island, and that's his, reasoning.
The score is 2-2, and there's only one more category left. Abilities. Let's start with Epstein.
Okay. Before we get into abilities, I'm praying this stays surface level, right? Let's talk about his abilities with his work. Not with him catching girls, young women. Not young women, young girls, right? Underage children. Let's not talk about that, please.
With his many connections, he has the ability to harness their power as well.
Okay.
Not to mention the money he has.
Okay.
This could come into play when it comes to flexing. However, with the amount of money Diddy has as a record label owner, that would be a non-factor. Epstein also has a redaction ability, which he could use to disable someone.
Redaction ability still after death is crazy.
Diddy's attacks. While these redactions would be weak long-term, their short-term versatility would be amazing. And considering how much the files were redacted, this means that Epstein could spam the f*** out of this ability. But Epstein has one final trick up his sleeve.
Okay.
And that is harnessing the power of the island.
Holy shit, man. I knew it. I knew it, man.
This ability causes Epstein to absorb all the sins that were committed on the island to enter his final form.
Oh,
During
yo.
this form, his strength, speed, and durability are all massively increased. His redactions also get stronger. However, this form is on a limit. Due to Epstein's fragile persona, he can only use this form for about a minute. When his form depletes, he needs to recharge before he can attack normally again. As for Diddy, he of course has his oil
I knew he was gonna use the baby oil, man.
manipulation, but he can also play some music. When this happens, Epstein is stunned temporarily, because he needs to cover his ears to not listen to Diddy's terrible songs. He also has more durability and speed to his advantage, and this could go toe-to-toe with Epstein's island form.
Alright.
But when it comes to oil manipulation, Diddy can use it to form constructs and weapons to attack Epstein.
Oh yeah, the baby oil was lace, so that is an ability of Diddy, bro, if we're being honest. Lace baby oil is f***ing nuts. I don't even understand how this did that shit, but he did it, you know what I'm saying? To deliberately lace baby oil is f***ing crazy. Why would you do it? I don't know, but he did it, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm ordering. Hold on.
Due to Diddy's lower intelligence, he might feel compelled to shoot.
Did he just put a monkey for Diddy?
However, due to Diddy's lower intelligence,
That's gotta be racist. Holy shit.
he might feel compelled to shoot tons of oil at Epstein, which will lead to some openings. However, remember that Diddy's oil negates most, if not all, of Epstein's physical attacks
Okay.
by coating his body with oil. And even though redaction could stop short bursts of oil, if Diddy were to use his oil beam blast, it could cause some serious trouble to Epstein.
Yo, we are so f***ing unserious in this generation, dude. It sucks. Holy hell. Like, we are so unserious, dude. Why am I even reacting to this? Like, I chose to be immature and react to this nonsense because I am immature at times, right? You know what I'm saying? And I was very curious on what this video had to say, if I'm being honest.
Diddy could also pretty easily blitz Epstein, as their speed is only on the same level when Epstein is in his final form. But Diddy could also use his abundance of oil to stall Epstein. On top of that, Diddy could also use his secret technique.
Should have chose the Tommy G video.
Party.
That was more ignorance too. Watching black man get thrown in jail. I wasn't gonna win, bro.
Where he summons a giant mansion entirely made out of oil and traps Epstein inside of there.
Oh shit.
Not only would Epstein have a hard time getting out, but he could also drown in all of the oil. While this fight would be extremely close, as these two men are very similar, due to the counters he has, I think the point to abilities goes to Diddy.
Wow. So Diddy won, man. Shit crazy.
So with all that being said, after analyzing the two men side by side, based on their strength, speed, durability, intelligence, and abilities, the winner, and the de facto strongest pedophile in the universe, is Sean.
A nigga said BS. Are you mad that Diddy won? But you wanted Epstein to be the strongest pedophile gang? Like, yo, what?
Combs, aka P.
Said yes. Oh my god, bro.
The strongest pedophile of today beats the strongest pedophile of the past. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Said, let me know what you think in the comments below, bro. What the f is there to think about this shit, man? Two f up individuals that left an insane black plague over society, man. All right, well, I guess Diddy is technically the strongest pedophile, right? That was a silly video we reacted to. Not silly, but maybe insensitive, right? Tune into the next video. All right, chat. That's gonna be the end of stream. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to do a 4-hour tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. You feel me? I was talking hellas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be streaming tomorrow and Sunday. I realize that if I'm streaming 3 days in a row, I gotta pace this shit to make sure that we oh, hold on, A$AP Rocky dropped the album. It's crazy. You feel me? Make sure that we saving up content, right? You feel me? Because there's only so much to react to before I get tired and bored of reacting and all that. And I want my reactions to be authentic and not forced for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I appreciate y'all. You feel me? And we're gonna be up out the way, man. Y'all be safe. See y'all.